You are live on my end.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Drake's Salvation, episode 61. The party has just had a session of cool off after dealing with some pretty heavy stuff that the party was going through. And yeah, and now they've come up with somewhat of a plan, and maybe even Elric can contact one of the people he knows to get you guys better into the manor of the Brewen clan. But first, we're going to take a slight detour to Zephyr. Because last we heard from him, he was on a little secret mission when you guys went to go deal with the uh, distillery. So, Zephyr, what you have been up to is that with your different wild shapes and ability to hide yourself, you and Tick have been gathering information with the dwarven scouts. You both have very good abilities to sense out danger and not get into any issues. And what you have found out for the rest of the party has already been revealed to them is you found out that the Stonebeards were actually holding the siege weapons and found a way to get a small contingent of your portion of the military into that stronghold without notice because a bit of druidic magic that you used to find some secret tunnels. And currently, it is breakfast time, and you are cooking with everybody's favorite dwarven innkeeper who has been assailed by a war party. So, my friend, I'm going to ask you, what are you making for breakfast?
First of all, damn, I'm good. Second of all,
You roll hot when I roll for you.
secret tunnel! Secret tunnel!
tunnel.
Little mountain.
Third of all, I'm getting a little caught up here. Did we get some more supplies besides alcohol?
Yes. After they assaulted the dwarven grain mill, you guys have plenty of grains and stored foods. But unfortunately, you now have about tripled the amount of mouths to feed with defectors due to Callisti's potion in the infected wine.
There's also a bit of dragon meat.
There is some black dragon meat.
Also, the skull's still on the table.
Goddamn. Did anyone make sure that was safe to eat?
Oh, I'm not. No one's going to eat this.
Not talking about Jackal. Everyone else.
Yes, it has dragon meat is usually for nobles if it ever is actually consumed.
Extremely nutritious.
Super duper.
Unless you get
Under the assumption that I've definitely purified it in
Yes.
some way. I'd like to make sort of breakfasty pies. Since there are more mouths to feed, they won't be as big as the dwarves are used to. But I would I want to make them substantial, filling, lots of grain, lots of protein.
So with that, oh god, got trolled.
What?
I was too zoomed in to see it.
Yeah, no, I was trying to find a dragon skull image with an invisible background, and somebody fucking trolled me.
Oh, it wasn't a transparent.
Yeah.
So it was literally just a white ill.
It was just the fucking checkered marks.
They actually they took the time to draw in the checkered marks. No, I'm curious. What are we going to do with this dragon skull? Because I don't think we can Do dragon bones used for magic?
There's
I mean,
always
if you
broth.
don't. I thought we were taking it back to the bar.
Oh yeah, we're going to hang it above the wall.
To and fro.
But I mean, I have no qualms about magic.
You can maybe take a tooth, because I want to also hang it above the mantle. That's a fuck you to Marthane.
I figure knowing Flat Red Dragons, he probably doesn't care. But okay.
Ah!
I mean, think of it this way, it could also be a morale boost to anyone that comes to the bar. It's like, oh, those fuckers that own the shithole were able to kill a dragon.
Get it. Zephyr, I would like you to make me a chef's tools check
Okay.
with advantage, because he's going to teach you how to make a dwarven pie.
Fantastic. I love
Is he
that.
making the blueberry pie? The
Oh, this is a
infamous
dragon
kills
meat
you.
pie.
Last question. What level are we now?
Hold on, I'll open my
10.
sheet.
Fantastic. Onward, soldier.
All right, you make a more than fine chef in a dwarven kitchen, and you actually teach him some utilities of taking the. This was a black dragon, taking a bit of the acid out with some sweeter tastes.
Oh shit.
Fantastic.
And you can
Still have a lot of female meat.
leave the kitchen whenever you wish and rejoin the party. And
Are we
Alright.
just leaving the emu meat in the wagon?
Yeah, we still did. It's just down
that's
there.
I don't know how good
I
that is
think-
anymore.
I'm sure
Could we
it's-
salt it?
disappearing properties means it has half-life, or it,
I
it,
thought-
ha-
I thought-
takes twice the amount of time.
Did we buy a bag of colding at some point or get one?
I don't think so.
No.
Damn
From
it.
my
I
memory.
just found a bunch of salt and threw it.
Yeah, just keep throwing salt in there from the rocks. That or hope to God Tick didn't eat it.
Oh, give me a sec.
I was like, I actually cannot leave the kitchen, so that was a lie.
You're not allowed to leave. No control of your token.
No.
Can you go out this door, Zephyr? Try the other side just in case, and then drag your token around.
No. I
Oh,
can't
did he-
go in.
Zephyr's literally barred in the kitchen.
Because you want to know what? Fine.
Not allowed to leave.
I found it.
What are you looking for, Sean?
The door's right here.
Thank you, Sean.
We skipped the door.
we doors are for suckers. I just teleport in.
Wouldn't be the first time I went through a door.
Didn't you also
up-
not have the ability to open a door handle where you were?
I'm scared of door handles. I don't touch those.
You just see like a look of bewilderment go across Elric's face, like, the fuck?
Is that because you were locked in a closet with the lady there?
Yes.
That makes sense.
Sorry, everyone. Harley was terrified by a small child that was at her door.
Trick or
Knobs-
treat!
Knobs, I'm completely fine with. Handles
I was
are
scared.
evil.
Isn't it a week early?
No,
I
he
got-
was
I-
actually
No, he was selling
chocolate.
chocolate.
For
It was
his, like,
reverse
band.
Halloween. I took the chocolate from him. But I was scared it was an axe predator because it's dark outside.
Dark
Oh
outside.
my
She
God.
couldn't see him through the window when she creeped on him. Must have been hiding. No, he's too short to see.
He's not invisible. He's just really short.
Shut the- I hate that.
You sure he wasn't a goblin just trying to sell?
It's a
It was me.
Yeah, Sean.
So this is probably Tick's first interaction with the dragon skull, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't.
I don't
Where
think
did
he's
this, I don't even know where this came from. Where did this come from?
When you guys murdered the dragon?
The red dragon. We
It was
Also, it's a
black.
brown dragon
Murder.
skull.
Black. No,
Oh, it's black.
in the session before that, during the large scale battle, remember? There was a black dragon.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
and, then,
one that-
and because Elric has like the insane strength of a god, he just put it on his back, quite literally.
Like every other souvenir.
Yeah, like the door that we stole,
It
or
ho-
sorry,
it's-
liberated.
Its horn broke when it fell off the 3-story building. Or maybe when Jackal just eviscerated it, I'm not sure.
When Jackal jammed it into its jaw, he stabbed it so hard that he hit the roof of the cave and then hit the fucking steel. Ew. Words.
Make a roll it. Zephyr, you haven't been here in a while. Please roll me a d20.
Happily.
Open Tick's sheet. Find his. I ain't gonna. So, as you guys have seen, Tick with like shiny things and gems of sorts. Tick looks reverent, but he also is being very quiet and specifically not touching it.
Okay, Tick.
Huh?
You alright?
Eh. He looked at you when he said that, and then he went back to looking at the hollowed out eye sockets of the skull.
Nope, I got nothing.
This probably has to do with Tick's back. You know, before we met him.
Question: would Jackal know, at least from his time in this, or because he's from the south, that kobolds generally are loyal or followers to dragons?
Yes, you would.
Jackal kind of looking at Tick from his scale coloring and then to the skull. Well, I guess he would recognize a black dragon skull for his scales.
I mean, we can just put it away. Well, I'll take it out to the cart. I'm pretty sure the door requires a friend. And Elric's just gonna walk it out to the cart.
I'm more worried about the idea that the skull will start talking now. We got one
hell-
talking skull.
Oh, hello, Mr. Stonejaw door. Are you going to give me a puzzle while I put this in here?
Yes, what gets wetter as it dries?
My will to live.
No,
Damn.
you cannot enter the cart.
He just steps into the cart while the door's there.
Hey, that's not how this works.
Not how that works, but I do appreciate it.
Why is there so much gold in here?
That would probably be our tactical saleswoman.
Because remember last time, you guys literally just tapped a giant fucking bag of gold into the cart.
Elric,
And
yeah,
left
Elric
it
would
here.
know. Also, I'm pretty sure he'll know watches it if anyone wanted to steal it. Plus, you could always yell out, and look, you now have a new friend in here, as he kind of points at the dragon skull.
Oh, good, an ancient enemy of mine I get to stare at.
I mean, it's better than staring darts into the wall.
It's very true. I think I've made a small dent right in that boulder.
Looks at the boulder.
Nothing.
Yeah, I figured. All right, Mr. Stonejaw, you have fun with that. Don't worry. Hopefully we should be out of here soon, and then you can be a door at our bar and ask so many questions to so many people.
Ah, yes. I only require that I am not the door to the latrine.
We have no intentions of making that such because we actually want people to use the restrooms and not be stuck in there for 3 years.
Lord, let people out. I'm a one-way door. You get in, you can't get out. He wiggles the handle on the other side, see?
Either way, you'll be fun. You'll have a fun time actually getting out and seeing the sun. I don't even know if you know what the sun looks like, considering you were crafted underground.
Well, no, I was at one point a living dwarf.
Well, that's kind of fucked.
I chose this life in service of my god.
God bless Moradin then.
But Moradin is a god, so he doesn't need to be blessed by a god.
Never mind. The orc slowly walks back in.
Goodbye.
Alright. I did my funny for today.
Alright, so
Forget.
me and the lads are going to, this is Arnos talking by the way, are going to go attack the Stonejaw facility, and you all are going to go traipsing on into Brewin Manor without a care in the world, or?
You remember Noxeline?
Aye.
She showed me a secret passageway into the manor, so we're not going to at least kick down the front door. We are going to leave them a nice statue though, because fuck them. Hopefully we can get that built in time. And by in time, I mean in a day.
I suspect whatever stealth attempts we may be making is going to end poorly, so we'll just improvise on the way. But
I know this is a weird question, but how structurally integral to the entirety of the city is the Raywin Manor?
Please don't burn down any historical buildings. We've already
Oh.
had enough damage as it is.
The fire was would be secondary to the plan. But okay.
I think she's planning to sink a part of the building downward.
Well, that's actually I hadn't thought about an implosion.
Oh my god.
I mean,
You-
I could take you to the place that it would fall onto, because we're on a lower level.
Oh, so okay.
Yes, you did ask the structure sounding stuff, which I'm sure Elric would know far better than I do, but as a dunce as I am for that
Let's
architect lingo, I can tell you were likely planning to sink the building.
Can we not?
I was just figuring, the tunnel and well, we opened some doors some ways and it worked and
Oh, dig into the manor.
well, I was figuring if we, don't have to worry about an ambush if we blow off half the freaking bottom of it.
Jeebus, since I've been in there enough, do I know if the manor itself would be warded against stupid shit like that, considering dwarves?
I mean, not just dwarves. This place was built by Moradin.
Considering a lot of this land was built by gods, just blowing it out might not be the best thing. At least
If I have a counter to that argument, can I say it?
Aye.
Sure, if you want to be
If
sacrilegious.
War didn't mean for it to be exploded, he would stop it.
Not even going to get into this debate.
Aye. But he was also supposed to stop dragons from coming in here, And by our encounter 2 days ago, I think that's a little fucked.
You know, if I was the kind of person who actually believed in religion, my real question would be, what kind of hell did you guys mess up with making this upset? But I don't, so I know it's just an enemy invading force.
Most likely, probably allowing more than half of our council to become enslaved to a mind bastard.
You know, I have
I
a
feel like there's a weird question of, like, how would you actually, like, not have that happen?
I have a weird question as well, because this kind of has been sitting in my mind.
Maybe a republic?
Oh God, please stop. um,
I'll have one of those dragon meat pies.
have
Yeah,
you
that
know,
sounds good.
Callisto, you remember you said these squid face people would test us in ways just to make sure we were up to snuff?
You mean Callus and the other Illithids? Yes.
Yes. But here's a weird question. Why depose the king and do everything they did, rather than just mind control half the people, especially, like, say, I don't know, some of these, less of the stone jaws, more of, like, say, Opius or someone, considering they have, let's say, cleaner access to certain aspects of the mind? And then I got to thinking, so far, everyone that's been mind controlled are fucking people that I made fun of in the council or that fucking hate me.
I mean, not to go statistically, but that's kind of just a 50-50 deal. I don't...
No,
I mean, just walking down the street, we have determined that you
that's
are
not-
more as likely to be assaulted as you are to be, offered a drink. So, statistically, it's not really that much of a thing that you pissed them off.
Well, that's the thing.
Thought it was just your position in your clan, and they wanted whatever you got.
I mean, think of
No,
it this
the cat's right. It's pretty much a 50-50 shot. We could actually do a consensus in the bar. Hey! Who don't like this guy?
Wait, who are we talking about?
Elric.
Elric.
This one.
It's been established that Elric is either hated in this town or loved, depending on the person. And James and I roll every
Elric,
time I
you know,
interact
you
with
know
him.
what you need to do.
All right, give me a it's a D20 and what else?
Just D20.
Okay.
Oh god.
Everybody in the bar goes, yeah! One guy goes, fuck you!
Of course, I rolled a nat 20 on that. God damn it! I wasted on some stupid shit.
You realize that one hand up is crazy eyes in the corner staring you down.
Of course, with crazy eyes.
I fucking love that image. I want to know where the fuck she got Leaf from underground.
I don't know. Nobody does.
You sure those are leaves, or not just some sort of green, moss-covered, mini little stalactites, stalagmites? My brain is going a little tired now.
He just piled rocks on her head.
Yeah, they're actually rocks in the, and then just transmuted them into leaves.
So, we're in
Just-
agreement, right? Going underground.
Oh, 100%.
But as to your question, Elric,
I-
I actually have no idea why strategically they've done this. It actually makes no sense to me. I mean, I understand killing the king because they needed his blood. On the other hand, unless his crown specifically stopped, mind flayer invasions of his brain and orifices, I honestly can't think of this. I mean, at the end of the day, it would have been just probably easier to kidnap him and replace him with, like a doppelganger or something.
Yes,
Or
that's
a
why.
very, very capable mimic.
That's why I'm confused a little bit on certain aspects of it, especially with Orpheus and his or Orpheus. Sorry, my brain wanted to say Orpheus, but it's Opius.
Orpheus.
Yep.
It's a playoff Orpheus.
I mean, it technically was correct, but anyway. with Opius and stuff, considering he manages the runes, taking control of those would be insanely beneficial for those who could have access to them.
But theoretically, Opius is also the hardest one too because of his position and power.
Well, why not even I'm trying to think of the son's name because it's now escaping my mind.
Arinos.
Why not even Arnos, considering he was new blood? Could easily use that to rebel against his father and use that as an excuse.
Hey, but you also have to realize I got quite the willpower, and so did the other two next to me. Especially when I get pissed.
I'm under the suspicion that maybe they were given an offer that they just couldn't refuse out of greed and perhaps rise in power.
Well, if
That
what
actually-
you're saying about Dirtbeard is true, maybe they offered him powers.
God, I don't want to deal with a fucking woman that's obsessed with plants having power.
So she's gonna turn into a plant dragon or something?
God, I hope not. As long as it's not a fucking another glass dragon.
I mean, if she turns into a plant dragon, looks forward to Callisti and Rowan and anyone else who was able to do or had a history of doing fire damage to everything. I mean, you guys can basically just lit her up as a bonfire, right?
That first,
I mean,
with
you're-
this blight spell going on.
I'm just like, yep. That's what we did.
Jackal does not know that.
I mean, you are familiar at least with what a shambling mound is, right?
Yeah.
No. What's that?
Uh, It's a pain, and fire generally tends not to work.
Actually, most of them appreciate electricity for some reason, which is weird.
Not
They don't
much.
really like fire, but the amount of humidity causes it to not really be as effective.
Also, don't, like, I know this is kind of above table talk. Don't shambling mounts have resistance to fire as well? I know they have an immunity to lightning and heal off of it. If I remember, or immunity to that. I'm just trying to remember. Oh well, it's not that important.
Never heard of it.
It's a pain in
Jackal.
the ass.
Huh.
It's like a moving bush that just keeps going.
Actually, 5 types of them are actually from the ivy family, which are strangulation vines.
Oh my god.
So it actually makes sense when they engulf and just slowly strangle the life and fluids and nutrients out of.
You know
the
nature
victims.
magic, right? You can probably have the better lead to know how to handle them, right?
What we're gonna walk into, I'm sure I can think of something.
Well, we're at least going to
Okay.
probably see some more ropers, so that'll be fun.
Anyway, so
Roper dragon.
we
Okay.
should probably make sure the statue's ready and delivered.
Don't worry.
Is anybody going out to the front to talk shit to her, or are we just all going to try and sneak through the tunnel that may or may not be expected?
It'd be better off to have someone leave the statue there and run, because as much as I'd like to go and talk shit, me going there might hold up other things. So let me look through his items that he has.
I guess I can go talk shit to them.
Well, if you do, just make sure. Oh, I do have Mason Stones. I'm not proficient with them. Just make sure that you're back around to where we have to go, and no one follows you.
So I just go there, say something incredibly obscene, and then run off, right?
Yeah, plus, I think a giant statue of me pissing on the Brewin family might piss them off as well.
I think I can manage something funny. I'm just gonna roll this for Jackal.
Also, be careful if you get too close because the ropers may try to grab you and you're going to be on your own.
I'll be sure that they grab your statue first.
Good. That would just be funny at that point because it's stupid.
But since I will wait, are you guys gonna make your way around while I'm doing this, or are you guys gonna wait for me to come back?
Uh, we could wait at the main entrance just to make sure the coast is clear, and in case you have any stragglers, blow them apart.
That's why I was wondering if more people wanted to go, because theoretically we're using it as a distraction while we come in the other side. So kind of a pincher attack, potentially.
Oh, I thought we were on our own, considering the others were going for the siege weapons at the stone jaws.
I meant 2 at the front door, 2 at the back.
If we do that and divide and conquer, we should at least have someone magically inclined going down to deal with the wards. Because if I go down there, I'm probably going to get killed, like I did almost before.
I figured going through the tunnel, me and Tick can probably, and yeah,
I'll join as well, just because, well, at least I have a general idea of how the tunnel leads. I probably can't point out the wards for you, but I assume that's where you'll do some things.
I got some
So,
things.
suggestion then, since we're definitely gonna need our heavier firepower in the tunnels to break in and maybe, I don't know, assassinate the Braywin leader. From the sounds of it, so Elric, Callisti are definitely in for the tunnels. I'll be at the front door because I'm probably not as much of a distraction, but I can figure out something to say to piss them off with the statue. Look to Sean, Rowan, and Zephyr. Guys,
I
go.
feel like I could be useful in the tunnels. I can all
I'm pretty good at
known if
pissing
it's
people
required.
off. As I pull out my list of bad jokes.
Oh no.
All
Sean
right.
is perfect for annoying
Look-
the shit out of the Brewins, especially being a goblin.
Looks like me and Sean are gonna be having the stage then.
Rowan,
I'll
Let me-
be wherever you need me.
go with Jackal then, just so we can split this a little evenly and have a little bit of range just in case.
If you cover him.
I'm not worried about covering him, I'm more worried about nothing dying in a timely manner.
Jackal kind of just has this somewhat toothy smirk of, I'm pretty confident of my survivability.
Again, I'm not worried about survivability. I'm more so worried if this is going to be a pincer attack, we need to do it quick and effectively, and between the 3 of you, Rowan would provide extended amounts of firepower that you are mostly missing.
Yeah, I'm probably more the slow and steady type. I
Yeah.
gotcha.
Plus with Sean, it should at least alleviate some of that as well.
I'll look to Sean and Rowan. I'll make sure you guys get to the destination safely.
Hold on. As Elric kind of taps his head like a few times. The hell was that? Just heard a weird voice in my head.
Are you going crazy?
Oh, you're listening to voices too now. And I thought I
No.
was the crazy one.
No, because I know who it's from. It's from Noxaline. He's just kind of tapping on his head. I think she did one of those weird things that you sent to my wife.
Ascending?
No, she's not ascended.
Sometimes I think you're a genius. Sometimes you're worried.
That was a joke. A really bad one, but yes, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure she just sent me one. She asked that she hopes she's herself isn't on the statue, and that she could also help us if we plan on breaking in. Anything we want to say in response? Hopefully.
I don't have any constructive words to say because I'm still suspicious that she might be a traitor.
Considering that she knew that we were going to be making the statue, kind of the metaphorical cat is out of the bag at this point.
Still, I'm not going to remove my suspicion that it might be a very elaborate trap for us.
Oh, I wouldn't put it past the Brewins. But even still. She
Can
also
I look
wanted-
for a little piece of wood in this fireplace, Juice?
Yeah, I mean, you can
Yo.
absolutely find one.
She also asked for it to be anatomically correct, which I was going to, be braggadocious and be an asshole about it, but if we have to be,
Got to make sure the head is big enough, right?
yes. You just see Eric say that and then start drinking.
Jackal just eats the whatever the dragon pie there.
Eric, you know you can reply to her.
I know I'm thinking like
Okay.
as a player what to say. I'm well aware though, but
Just roll me a performance.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Is it beautiful?
Damn.
oh my god.
So, Sean, initially, you kind of fuck up around the head, but then you realize you now have the perfect sliver to make it not just a horse, but a unicorn.
Ah. God damn it, now I gotta make a bunch of them.
Nicely done.
You know, you can
Wasn't my
always-
intention, but it worked out.
You can also always give them to Rowan so she could sell them.
I
We
can
can-
sell anything at this point.
I mean, sadly, yes, considering we sold mummified fingers to a collector and then wanted to be happy that we got rid of them.
Alright, so when can we prepare to hit this place then? Soon, right?
I need time to make the statue. Is it still the evening or is it the next day, Jeebus, just so I'm aware?
Well, judging by you guys' health bars, it's probably... Let's
was
call it
making
like
breakfast.
mid-afternoon.
Okay. For now, I need time to make the statue. Make sure it's at least somewhat correct. Hopefully Noxlin will send me any more information. We can roll out the battle plan and then hit it early in the morning.
So I'm curious, with a name like that, is that supposed to be somewhat obnoxious?
No, but it would make sense considering that she actually liked me.
Right.
Here's a weird question, Jeebus. And I know this is story. Did she have like a different name that she went by when we were out and about? Because I know she probably wouldn't use her full name because that'd be way too much of a dead giveaway.
Yeah, probably...
Sorry.
I had an idea, but then I realized that's the name of.
No,
Probably just like Olo.
Ola? Okay. At the very least, we do have a code name as well for her, being Olo, considering no one else would know who that is, or if they did, they would associate her with me. Let me ask real quick. Ho! Zelda kind of just yells and turns around. Who remembers a lady by the name of Olo that used to hang out with me?
You stole my money.
That sounds about right. See. Just one of the few people in the Bruins that they actually like. Though I'm pretty sure her mother hated me even talking to her. So I kept doing it, because I hated her mother.
Color me impressed.
Believe it or not, some people actually liked me. Very little, but some.
That's even more impressive.
Elric, she did steal all your money too on several occasions. Not steal, but anytime there's like a dice or a card game or anything like that, she almost always won.
I can imagine, like, Elric when he's drunk would just be like one of those drunk gamblers that just goes way too in with the money. She also ran the table on most card games, and I'm pretty sure I lost at least. Hold on. Carry the 5. Plus that. At least about 300 platinum worth of money to her in card games. Don't ask where all that went.
I can't even imagine how much money that looks like.
That's 3,000 gold.
That's a lot.
John, that's a really big number.
Yes.
And how much of the mortgage I could have paid off of that?
Let's just say.
You could have bought your family like 3 summer homes with that kind of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jackal's not thinking that far up ahead. He's just thinking like all the stuff that they had to scramble to pay those tafts and everything.
Or one set of taxes.
If you're in the rich district, yes. I'm surprised though that she didn't use that money for her mother or put it back into Brew and shit. Unless she just used it into like a small pit to, what is it, burn, to basically use for more gambling and more booze. Kind of like a running tab almost. Yeah, either way. I should probably get started on the statue. It's been a while since I used mason tools and carved stone, so... I also need a giant, would you prefer limestone or granite, or what are we working with, Callisti? Considering you're the one who drew up the plans.
You're muted. There you go.
No, he's BRB. Never
Oh.
mind.
I'm back.
Oh,
Looking back.
It doesn't really matter. I mean, it does
Alright.
need something with this tensile strength so that it can contain the explosion, but
alright, grand it is.
Right. I forgot that was gonna have a nice welcoming party part there. Okay.
I guess hoping the roper sees it. That'd be really funny.
just make sure you aim his penis towards the door.
I respect Noxley enough to hopefully be somewhat accurate, so it's probably going to be very small. That was a joke.
Not even sure what's going on.
Don't worry about
I
it.
was gonna say I pity you now, but now I see the reason why you're always in such a bad mood.
Oh, right. That thing that guys in there.
Yes, my soul always dies. That's why I drink.
Yes, Jackals is getting his kicks in right now.
No, I figured.
He's getting his digs in.
Either way, I'll probably need to acquire some stone. and then I'll be busy with that for most of the evening. If you have anything that you would need of me, I'll probably be out doing that with some help. But other than that, that's mostly my night.
We're probably gonna see if I can get myself some daggers for throwing.
What about yourself? The rest of you then? Looks at the other four.
I might be able to help you with your statue.
Well, that'd actually be great. It would save me time from having to ask a dwarf that may hate me.
I'm gonna need more bullet.
I have some writing to do.
Alright, I guess we'll reconvene here in the morning then.
1, 2, 3, break!
What was that, and why did you put my hand in? Like, I imagine she grabs everyone's hands and puts them in, and that looks like, what?
Wait, what are we
Or
breaking?
I imagine it went exactly how I just did it.
Yeah,
and
she did it
I
only with
high-fived
herself.
myself, and
Yeah. She's like, 1,
3
2, 3,
different
break it.
dwarves in the bar just throw their cups on the ground like, what?
Also,
I didn't break.
IRL, I did that the other day at a staff meeting, and it was very embarrassing.
Oh my god.
It felt like the right moment, and it was not.
Alright, Jackal's probably gonna go scrounge around for cheap throwing daggers.
So, Jackal, just roll me a investigation.
Do that.
Can I help him?
I was gonna say, can I go with since I need bullets? And we'll just all help each other look.
Yeah, I mean, you
I'm
guys are just
okay.
probably gonna head over to where the blacksmith is set up.
Alright.
Yeah,
I want to look. Can I look?
Huh?
You can help if you want.
Alright,
Oh,
so Jackal, you get a little confused. You smell this the smell of melting metal in several different locations. Just by how the air circulates in here. So you really get a little confused. Rowan, your natural salesman prowess can sniff out the sound of clinking gold anywhere. And you all eventually make your way over to Stella's again. As soon as I can find the sheet fucking map, there it is.
I'm very cautious coming up to the store because the last time I came up to a store, I almost died.
It's one of those Alice in Wonderland shops. You don't have to change Sean's token because that will actually be accurate once he puts
Sean
it
just
down.
needs to be one size bigger. As soon as Sean puts his token down,
I'm looking for it. I'm dumb.
It's in PCs.
Oh, I'm in my tokens.
No.
I was wondering why all this stuff looked familiar.
Nope, that's historically accurate. Sean,
Leave me
sorry.
little.
Actual, like, pixie size.
there we go.
Well, I call him probably half the size of Jackal, but our heads are probably the same size.
Oh my god.
So Jackal and Rowan enter the store, and then Sean peeks his head around the corner. Roll a deck save.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank God, all dwarves in this town are racist.
Yes.
Before I turn the corner, can I make a perception? Wait, not a perception. Persuasion, I mean no harm.
What do you say?
Cast shield other for.
I put both of my green hands in the doorway before I peek. I mean no harm.
So, Castle, use your spell of shield other. And bouncing off of where the hands would be is a thrown axe.
I got an 18 on the deck save.
He's
Goblin!
with us.
I'm a friendly goblin.
Miss Stella, he is with us.
Well, alright, so I've got a lot of questions, but... You know what? I don't
Your
care.
reaction time was impeccable.
I pick up the axe. Do you want this back?
I think the answer is yes.
I don't think Sean could pick it up.
I was gonna.
It's a hand axe. Chuck could pick
Oh,
the fucking
okay,
hand
okay. I
axe.
thought she threw a great axe
Threw a
at him.
fucking
That would make
great
more
axe
sense
at the
to me.
Jesus.
You're telling me that Stella hasn't thrown a great axe at customers?
Oh, she absolutely has.
Just wanted to make sure
But
he
she was
hits
currently
it.
working on a hand axe.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, Jackal just adds, I guess he's our goblin pet friend? One of the two?
Well, that's a little...
Something that...
My
That's-
trumpet whispers to me, "You're just gonna let him talk to you like that,
I'm
huh?"
gonna let him fucking say that.
something to not have her or anyone else start throwing axes at you.
Wouldn't be the first time I got something thrown at me.
A grown-ass man as a pet, and now he uses a fucking instrument.
I play a beautiful riff on my lute.
No, he doesn't even use me as an instrument.
I forget he exists. Sometimes
Yeah,
there's a
we'll
voice
just-
that talks to me, and I don't know where it comes from.
Jackal just looks over to Stella and then just says, right. So, how are you holding up with the metal crafting and such since you came here for supplies?
Well,
If you're
since we
available
blocked
to.
all them golden bastards out of the mine and nobody could regulate what I have now, I actually have materials to craft with. But also, not really getting paid because I'm supplying the war effort, and I got a lot of writs, and he just points at her desk with a bunch of like pieces of paper that say they're money, but
Jeez.
well, fuck, that means we'll have to win.
Right. Well, you know me, I'm also good with my word, and I usually pay in full when I can. I'm in need of more throwing daggers, if available, and points to Ro, and she needs...
I need ammunition for my rifle. And maybe you can have a look at the rifle. Is there something you could do to make it even cooler than it already is?
Sure. We could start with you, Jackal. I'm kind of running low on throwing knives, but he gestures to the axe in Sean's hand. I got them. Not
Did you
little
want
man.
this back?
Well, if
I
he's gonna
got
pay for it,
goblins.
I don't care.
I mean, I could probably use them. Can you make... It's possible to make them a little bit more lighter, since I don't really have the strong arm
Oh,
of a dwarf.
here, take it from the little man.
Takes
I
it.
hand it to Jackal.
Jackal, you feel like this is like half the weight of a normal axe, and it's like you can kind of like toss it in the air, and it's very well balanced.
Okay.
I call it the mohawk.
God damn it.
1 second.
Alright, they just brought me this pie from the wherever you all are hanging out. At Daw's place. Fucking good.
Oh yeah, it was a enemy black dragon contribute to the war effort.
Never ate a dragon before.
It's delicious. Right, so how much for 15 of these?
Since you paid in full for your armor, let's just go with 45 gold.
Deal. Gives her 50 gold. The extra 5 for tip. Thank you for not killing our goblin friend here, Sean.
Oh, I just thought you were bad as counting as Eldrick is.
As you say my name, I play another rift.
Can he
Rick's not bad.
talk, or does he just speak through the instrument?
Don't ask him to talk.
I whisper, should I say a joke?
No.
I look very upset.
Later.
You, purple lass. What do you got?
I'll pull out my assassin's rifle and show it to Stella. This is becoming my favorite weapon. So I need more ammunition and hoping maybe an upgrade if there's anything I can upgrade it with.
She takes it kind of aggressively. Alright, what have we got here?
Holy shit.
This is... Oh, this is drow mate. Probably why you can actually shoulder it. One of our arm cannons, you probably break a tiny little twig shoulder off.
Was she speaking English? Or common? Was that common? Was she speaking words?
She said that it was made from drow equipment, and if it was dwarven made, a cannon, your shoulder would break.
Where be gone?
Ah.
Jackal, you could just see like Jackal is like shifting all the all the tomahawks and the mohawk axes into easy access sleeves, or at least to a belt, so you can just pull them out and throw them if he needs to.
And with that, she's, well, I ain't no fucking runesmith, but this is magical as hell. Well, let's just point out, I don't know what fucking half of these mean. What? You got a bullet.
I do. It's magical?
Hey.
How? Okay. I didn't know that.
And she gestures to a bunch of runes along the barrels, like, I don't know what the fuck this can do, but it's definitely something special.
Oh, I will have to experiment with it then. I thought it was just decoration.
No, lass.
It was for a peak aesthetic.
Someone who casts spells doesn't understand that. That's what that was on.
To be fair, spells and runes are two distinctively different types of magic.
Okay.
So.
Okay, that makes me feel better as a player. I'm checking. I'm over here like, bitch. Does it don't? What? Okay.
Like if you want to
sheet in the items.
Oh, I was looking on my sheet. It's very possible that I missed something. Is it actually? Watch, it's gonna be cool as hell, and I'm asking for it to be better.
It lets you. I'm not gonna spoil it because you can look it up.
Well, I can make some ammo for it.
I would love that.
And I could make probably about 20 shots for 10 gold. Or obviously more, but...
I'll take 20. Wait, what was it? What'd you say?
She can make 20 shots for 10 gold.
Shots. Okay, I'll take 40 shots.
Hey, that'll be 20 gold, and I can get these to you by the end of the day.
Okay, thank you.
Her eyes slowly train on Sean.
Hello. So, do you have a blowgun?
What?
It's like a straw, but big.
I don't think dwarves know what a
Right,
straw
so a
is.
normal-sized straw. What do you need this for? Like,
Do you have the blowgun needles?
I don't think dwarves
I
are
mean,
gonna
I
know
got
what
some
blowgun is.
sewing needles
Hmm.
for leather work.
Sounds like some Home Alone shit.
DM, would Jackal know what a blowgun is?
Yeah, probably.
It's a martial weapon, I think.
Yeah, I think it's a simple weapon.
Is it?
I'm not sure.
I think it's a martial weapon.
That's really dumb.
I mean, it would make sense then why dwarves wouldn't use it, considering a lot of their weapons.
Yeah, I was only asking as a on the table thing for if Jackal from the south would know. So he'll just kind of point as he's still putting away the tomahawks, which I will ask DM for stats of that later.
It's just a hand axe
Okay,
with
perfect.
the range of a dagger. If axes don't have range of a dagger.
Okay,
I think they might have a bigger range.
I don't know. I'll look that
I
up
literally
later.
don't know what has a better throwing range, but yeah. Take the better one.
Yeah, Jack will just say, it's one of those circular tubes where they put a needle in there and they blow off from the other end. It's kind of a strange range weapon.
You know what? I think we took one of them off fucking assassins. And she just starts digging around. You talk about this, and it is a blowgun for all intents and purposes.
Yes. I need one of them and a hand crossbow.
She starts doing math, like would a hand crossbow for me be a light crossbow?
Now, Jackal's also looking very confused, and he just says, "Why not just take the light crossbow by itself?"
It needs a lot of weapons.
Yes.
I'm a little surprised too. You do know that I'm not going to carry any of that, and Elric is probably going to be elsewhere, right?
Ignore that.
Don't have a bag of holding though, actually.
I'm gonna assume no.
I thought we grabbed one when we were down in the tunnels. I might be wrong though.
I don't think Jackal knows
Right, well-
or care too much about it.
If you pay for the hand crossbow, I'll just give you this fucking tube.
Okay.
Great.
And then 80 gold.
Hey,
I pull out. I have this, and it's 6 platinum, and my hands are like spread out. That's like all I have.
Jack will put in 20 gold. There, paid in full.
hey, here's your hand crossbow, your 20 bolts, your fucking tube, and these fucking needles.
Perfect. So I got the ammo for the blowgun too.
Yeah, 20.
All right.
How many sewing needles does she have just laying around?
No, well, it was pretty much like a reclaimed item from one of the drow assassins.
Oh, okay.
And she
So it
threw
was
it in a
just like
corner
a-
because she thought it was stupid.
Understandable.
So I spent a 15 handed.
So, question: I can use this spell even though I don't have 7th level spell slots,
Yep.
but I can use it up to my proficiency because I have it with the gun.
Yep.
Nice.
Today
Hey,
she
my
learned
gun's magic.
Today she learned she can go through walls with the gun after having it for
For
like 3
real.
weeks.
Turns out I had it typed, but I couldn't see it. It was like below unless you like clicked on it and scrolled. So I did have it written down. I just couldn't see it, so out of sight, out of mind.
Jesus.
So that's what it does. Alright. 15. And axe.
Well, is there anything else I can do for y'all?
I think I'm good on my end. Oh,
I think
after
that's
you.
good for me.
The armor has been very helpful. We managed to kill a dragon. And something that tried to be a dragon.
Oh, thank you, I guess.
And Jackal looks over to Rowan. So we're done here, or do we need to handle anything else? Because I'm gonna probably just...
All of my errands are done. Let me look. I might have some things I can sell around town.
I will leave that to you.
I do not. Why do I have this? Never mind.
I don't
Ignore
know.
me.
Why do I have this item that I wrote down? God, I wish I remembered.
So does God.
Yeah.
Me every time
I'll
I
look
at
it
my
up and then I'll surprise. I don't know what it is. I'll look it up. I'm good. I think I'm good to go back.
Oh, you fucking mad.
I am also good.
Good. I'm gonna, I guess, head back to the inn until the others are done and ready.
All right,
Oh,
so we have 3 remaining. Everybody else want to do? I know 2 of you want to go
I am
outside.
going to.
Hey, while they're doing their thing, can I spend time attuning to something?
What?
um, the hat of disguise.
Oh, the item you've had since the beginning of this adventure?
Yeah.
You had a fucking what?
Yep. Hey, you gotta remember that this was my first character and I absolutely sucked at the beginning. I still suck now, but I'm better.
I was gonna say,
And
you still
so-
don't remember some magic items.
I still don't remember a lot of things, but I was going through and I was like, what is that? And because I don't remember it, I'm probably not attuned to it. Unless it's something my father gave me.
Father did give it to you. I don't think you ever attuned
I don't
to it.
think, yeah, see, I don't think I
Like, what's
I have
this
a vague
magic bullshit?
memory of it, but I don't think I'm
Dumb
attuned to
hat.
it. It is a dumb hat.
I'm
It's a
very
great
excited
hat.
when I gave you the hat.
Oh well. Cool, now I have the hat. And I remember that I have the hat. Hey, I'm killing time, okay? Move on.
Alright.
To answer, I'm probably gonna build a statue, and I guess Zephyr said he wanted to help.
I'm gonna
So-
watch and laugh as you try and create your own likeness, but also,
That's not really helping Zephyr.
I can help define features with a spell.
All right. So, first we have to understand. We have to pick the best rock for this. That is the granite. Now the question is, where the fuck am I going to get a giant slab of granite? God, I should have asked OPS before we left. Would I know if there's like at
so,
least?
I mean, you guys have had this plan for a couple days now, so I'm just gonna say that Opius has had you guys delivered a fucking slab of granite.
All right. So here's a question, Jeebus, that I'm gonna ask you. So I don't have proficiency bonus with tools, but I do have the masonry tools, and oh wait, no, I'm not. Never mind, I'm not proficient with them, but I do have the masonry tools, and technically with my fire emblem, fire and rune, it does give me double proficiency. So would I just double whatever my modifier would be for my proficiency bonus, or no? Because I'm probably gonna use my strength mod to roll them, realistically.
So,
I'm not here, am I?
No.
All right.
You see what I'm saying? I do have the tools. I'm not proficiency in stoneworking tools. But this-
I think this just makes you proficient in any tool ever.
okay, I'll just add masonry tools into my list real quick since I do herb the proficiency. Oh, I guess they're not in there unless I'm spelling masons wrong. Is it
I think there's
stone workers? I think it's monsters. Oh, huh. Let me look at the tools real quick because I can't find them. I mean, worst comes to worst, I could just add it manually. Cobbler's tool. Oh, there is mason's tools. I guess it's just not giving them to me.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I'll just type it out. Oh, now I type it. It's fucking there. Proficiency. And it will be strength. Okay. Alright. Now to begin. First we must talk to the granite. Embrace its graniteness. Lick the granite. As Elric just like with his tongue against it. It's good granite. And now we begin. And he pulls out the masonry tools that Jackal had given him. And do you want me to just roll them?
Hmm?
Okay.
That cartoon. Ting, 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 ting.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
It's been so damn long since I've used something.
So, Zephyr,
God damn, doesn't.
he sounds like an idiot. You just watched him lick a giant rock. But
I've seen Jackal lick worse though.
right. But he starts
Ow.
chiseling away at this stone, and at first it's not really doing much. He's not even taking like large sections off. But about 20 minutes in, he just puts the chisel at a certain point and flicks the back end of it, and just rubble crumbles down, and you thought he broke the entire thing. Until you look back up, and there's a beautiful statue of Elric.
Pissing on the Breeway. They're taking a piss.
Pissing on Maribeth Brewind.
I'm so glad that my only fucking stat worked.
Is there anything that could make it better?
Absolutely. I mean, it's kind of a rough portion at this, but you just he has everything definitely shaped out.
Feel free to add anything you wish. For the most part, I'm just going to be doing the finer pieces just to refine anything. And if you have anything to help, God, it would be appreciated because it's been too long.
Yeah, Elric, you're pretty much like done for the night. You're
Yeah.
roll me a
can
constitution
imagine that
just
was-
to see if you need to see if you take an exhaustion point.
Damn.
You're still alright. I only had it as a DC 10.
Okay.
If there's any part of it that's like slightly crumbly or like bumpy or jagged, I will just use that shape or stone shape and just smooth it out, I guess. If they don't destroy it, doesn't make enough at you.
Yeah, so you use your stone shape spell to flesh out a lot of the more detailed things, but also to actually create the cavity that Callisti will be placing a high explosive in.
Right. That.
All right. See, Zephyr, it's all
I'm
about.
sorry.
Oops,
You
sorry, go ahead.
said he's pissing on her. Is it made
Yes.
of stone or
Yes, it is. No, 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 no. Like, imagine.
like the stream is made of stone?
No, it's basically the image is to imply it, rather.
I'm
Because
gonna...
of. To kind of explain, the idea was Elric wanted the thing that would piss Mayor Beth off the most, and him and Callisti came up with. Well, Callisti had some ideas, and then looking through both of them, the one that was the most structurally sound was Elric taking a piss on her.
Will they be standing next to it?
I wouldn't say probably next to it since it'll probably have high impact explosives, but they will probably be near it.
I'm just imagining if there was a point where they could trigger something and then run away, and there happened to be a canal for actual water.
See, that's why I was joking. Put the cancer of endless water inside it and just have it go.
We're not going to destroy that. That's been our water source.
I know. That's why I said it'd be funny, but no.
I could give it to Jackal for a minute, and he could ding dong ditch and at least
not gonna.
force him down.
Oh my god.
If it seems necessary, I'd do it, but otherwise, just
It's not necessary because I'm pretty sure this alone would piss her off, considering how well it's actually made and not just like very rudimentary. But see, like I said, Zephyr, sometimes you just need to understand how to speak to the rocks, even lick them, and then you too can make great structures such as this. That's at least what I learned from some of the doors in the mine, though I'm pretty sure half of them were drunk off the rest until during the morning.
I'm glad Tick wasn't here. Although I will look for a particularly round piece of granite for Tick for later.
You're able to find one.
Wonderful.
Alright, I'm going to go get the drink. Hopefully the others are done shopping. And Callisti's done doing whatever she's doing. You can
How are
join
we
me
gonna
if you want.
transport it?
I'm pretty sure some of the dwarves offered to drop it off on the way to the stone jaw refinery and all that.
Cool.
So they should be able to take that. We just need to show up.
Alright, well, Callisti,
Lord,
what
no.
have you been up to?
Callisti went up to her room, and she's kind of just thinking through things, and then since we're not doing anything until tomorrow, she's decided to try something. She has a theory and wants to see if it's actually true. So she's gonna cast Sending.
Okay.
To Dulciana.
Oh, okay.
Does it feel like it's going through, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so locked in Novid cause. Should be done with problem soon. Mind Flayer Dragon equals purple. Drake not cursed. Heart of soul taken.
You don't get a reply right away, but what you do get is anxiety.
God, what a mood.
But is it Dulciana for sure, or
Yeah.
Callisti runs downstairs. Looks at Arnos and the old king. The teleportation circle, is it active all the time, or is there something that has to activate it to make it usable to come in?
We have to. I gotta sit on the throne.
Okay, so that's how they're getting things in. Okay. We need to get into the castle. The throne room. Okay. The wards are down, by the way. I was able to contact someone in Gravencliff. They haven't responded to me yet, but okay, that means we can get. That means we can get out. Callisti's just standing there for a few seconds before she goes back up the stairs.
All right, and Callisti. Nope, that's not
After-
who I was talking as. But yes, you get a reply from Dulciana. In her very usual, shaky and not fully understanding the situation self.
All right, I'll send again. Gates closed. Marthane and Illithid took power, closed gates. We are winning fights. Could use backup. Drake. Is with Steel. Not here. Refugees from Underdark.
Hello.
I don't. Yeah. I would imagine that Callisti could do that, but I don't know
Oh
where
no.
precisely.
What?
Okay, yeah. Callisti is going to send another sending, final one. And I know this sounds weird, but it's going to be somewhat ciphered, but in a way that Delciana, because she did go to the Duskhaven family, would understand.
Yes.
And it's a series of coordinates of exactly the area where we assumed that the Chameleos and the Steel would be, and the coordinates for Lord Runhaven might have an idea. And the name of the Steel Dragon, so that we can see if they know where to find her.
All right. So they you get pretty much just another confirmation that the coordinates were received, and she will be doing her best to direct some emissaries to see if they can locate a Mornrun Haven, because it is a hidden settlement, and B, maybe even find what was her name? I literally just looked at it earlier today. And we'll just go with this steel.
Belladonna? Is that it?
I don't think so. Vera.
Okay. Oh, yep, there it is. Please still go ahead, since we're prepping. She'll burn a 4th level to send back. Equally coded. Construct. It's like, she'll basically tell them that the construct of Mortimer Haven is the docent for the bartender, and he knows us. So maybe locate object could work.
She laughs, and it's like, oh, Sir Pendleton's getting his mind back. Yay.
And she'll actually finish. I would say Callisti would finish it off with, there is a lot to talk about when I get back.
On our end as well. Alright, well, I mean, after that, it sounds like, Callisti, you're going over here to signify you're upstairs. The three of you pretty much walk up on these two, while Zephyr's in the refining process of this fucking creation.
I've never been so proud of licking a stone before making something.
I just open my eyes wide and make eye contact with her.
Like, please help me. That's being weird.
So did we just walk in as Elric says that?
Yeah, that's what I was imagining, because it's great comedic timing.
Dagger then she adds, and they complain about me eating weird things.
I didn't eat it. I licked it so I could understand the shape of what to make with the marble, and I made this. And you point at the statue.
Leans over to Rowan and whispers, "Don't tell me you licked the whole thing." Right.
Rowan?
So
No.
Did you?
Oh, sorry. I guess it didn't come through. I said, I don't know.
Jago then just goes, right. So, congratulations, you made a replica of yourself, and I guess you have it rigged already, or are you going
Assuming
to...
that's what Zephyr's doing when he keeps waving his hand and keeps touching the stone every 5 seconds. I hope. Because I'm not gonna hollow that shit out. It took me forever to even make this.
That's why I'm doing it gently.
I see. Yeah, so question, since me, Rowan, and Sean are going to be bringing us to the front door, it just occurred to me, but how are we going to trigger explosion, or is that going to be set up and whatnot? I think that's a part of the plan I wasn't too advised on.
Well, considering there's probably someone magic, I would assume that there'd be a ward or some kind of trigger that would explode it automatically if the statue was tampered with in some specific way. But I don't know magic enough to understand how each rune would work, so I don't even know if that's possible. We'd probably need Callisti, but she hasn't been outside for the past 3-4 hours. And then I heard her then I heard someone speed down the stairs and then run back up.
Probably made a coffee.
I wouldn't doubt it. I would ask her. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Considering how fast we saw her this morning, or the morning before, I'm kind of lost track on that. With the coffee and such, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Also, why does Sean have a weird tube?
He's playing a new instrument.
I hope to God it doesn't kill us.
I started buzzing through it, and it sounds like a kazoo.
Never mind, I hate it. Please get rid of it.
Oh, I
I
thought you
started
needed
playing.
that.
I started playing the song that never ends.
This is. Oh my God.
Why do I actually picture one of those party spinner things you blow in?
The what? Oh, the fucking slide whistles?
No, not a slide whistle, but it's kind of like a kazoo, but it actually just doesn't make the same
Like
noise.
it unwraps.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's like it has like a roll up thing, and then
Yeah.
like unrolls it. I think that might actually still be a kazoo.
Outside of Sean getting a new annoying instrument, did anything go?
And I
or
got
how
this, and I casually swing my loaded crossbow at everybody with my left hand.
You know, if I'm getting
Ducks.
shot, Alric's not even flinching at this point because if he's getting shot by the party, he's just not.
Gaggle just carefully places his shield.
Two kinds of fighters. One raises a shield, one's like, "Fucking hit me already."
Oh, the song that never ends sounds glorious. by the
No,
way.
I know what it is. It's a pain in the ass. That's someone that
No matter how good you play the song, it is also still one of the world's most annoying songs.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Like
You can
can't
play it
change how annoying-
fantastically. It does not change the fact that the song is fucking annoying.
Even Jackal's just saying everything with the gritted teeth of like, yeah.
Did you guys find out anything else while you were shopping or anything or the like?
Just a lot of people are giving Stella the IOUs.
That's not surprising considering there's pretty much no economy at this point outside of bartering.
She's simply making bullets and got me a couple of these hand axes to throw at people, so...
Oh, she gave you bullets for the magic gun?
Yes.
Oh, I've been meaning to ask. Can I look at the gun for like 5 seconds?
What for?
I just want to look at the ruins.
Oh, she said it was drow made.
Oh, I'm aware. You do remember his eyes flashlight blue. I can read everything. I'm just
Sure.
curious what they say. So, here, I'll ping this because it's been a while since I used it. Where is it? I know I have them. Oh, yeah. What do the roots say?
There are two different sets. One
Okay.
for it says Ghost Walk, and another as probably just like unseen assassin.
Oh, okay. It's both in Drow, right?
Undercommon, but yeah.
Okay, the. Alright, so, yep, these are just Elven runes. One says Ghost Walk and one says Unseen Assassin, so I'm assuming the Unseen Assassin was more to denote a rank, but she'll hand the thing back to, Rowan. Where Ghost Walk is probably, I'm assuming, the magic part.
Huh. Alright, thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
So, you're now a official Nato of the stealing rune secrets.
I mean, I'm not too worried about the runes itself, because all in all, runes usually just denote certain things. The problem is most people don't know how to read all of them, but considering, I mean, kind of points at Graham for a second, it kind of lets me cheat the system to understand everything. And obviously it goes past runes, it can go to even any general piece of writing that my mind can decipher the words. Problem being is if people start cursing the writing, that's where it's gonna get fun.
So, if you read cursed writing, you will get cursed still.
More than likely, since I would actually be able to understand it, which might actually come back to bite me in the ass.
So, we need to keep you away from weird runic things being written on transformed transmutation entities like the trolls.
I mean, I've read those for the most part pretty well, and it didn't blow up my eyes. I think it's more so if they had an intent, kind of like a ward where it would curse someone that would read it. So here's this is just a meta question, Jeebus. Are either the Runekeeper always on, or can I like actively seek to turn them off? Just for like a meta perspective. I would have argued just keep them on always.
I was
because
about to
that
say,
way...
yeah, they're probably just always on, especially since you're
Okay.
a Rune Knight.
Yeah.
I just make a face like I'm way ahead of you, and I just retry. Where was I supposed to put it? You can't hide it in the back, and they see it.
No, that's why I made the ass fat. Look, I took some liberties in order to make it a little bit more annoying.
Yes.
I'm sure. So, back to my original question. How are we going to trigger this while doing the, I guess you would call it a ding-dong dash?
Well, you pull on this here, the
Pointing
ring,
at.
and once you
was she-
remove the mechanism, you have. Let's see, I timed it. You have approximately 21 seconds to run.
He put a grenade in Elric's ass.
Basically. It's mostly it's a detonator, so it's the grenade portion to.
Okay. I'm assuming like we're essentially like loading the center with like napalm or some explosive equivalent, and then there's something like the triggering mechanism.
Napalm's an incendiary, not an explosive. But...
Or sorry, I wasn't gonna. My brain.
I mean, I could fill it full of magnesium and aluminum filings. That would just be terrifying. You'd probably burn a hole through 5 or 6 plates, but.
Please don't make thermite.
Fireball it.
Just thermite.
I ask you as a player who has made white phosphorus, please don't make thermite.
I think Callisti and I can make whatever we want. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I have to just deal with it.
Yeah, after the fucking magic mushrooms they made, I'm pretty sure it's just everything they make is fucked.
We made
I did just roll an out
Yeah, I
straight
heard.
30 on a fucking check.
I'm just laughing that I got away with Elric licking the stone and just making a bad joke out of it.
I think we have to cast light on the ball.
Shit. Oh god.
Right, so, looks over to Callisti. Any news or research thing you came up with? Since I'm guessing you were doing the magic research stuff, or was that just
It's mostly writing down everything that's occurred so that I don't forget it later on. By the way, the words are down. We could technically teleport out of here if we have to.
Oh, sweet. Let's get out of here then.
No,
Okay, I kid. I'm kidding.
we're
Somewhat.
finishing this first, and then we'll leave.
A regent and a detachment from Gravencliff are on their way.
Wait,
they're
they're
also
sent.
looking for Drake because there's some other stuff. Apparently, Drake's counterpart has got a sunlight sensitivity problem like a vampire. So,
Wait, they're sending the Burning Crow here. The fuck? Why?
Wait, hold on.
Backup could be helpful.
Just to clarify, Jeebus, that is the name of the band that Regent works for. Or the
I'm
group?
sorry, what was that?
The Burning Crow. Unless he has.
That
a
is his
different
ship, yes.
name. Okay, I'm assuming that's also the name of his group, unless he has a name for his pirates.
Well, I mean, they're the crew. of
They're
the
one and
Burning
the
Crow.
same. Okay.
Also, apparently, there was some confusion about when I sent the letter saying to help with the spider problem because they were all adept spider wranglers. We'll deal with that when we get back, though.
I mean, Sean could be a voice of the people, I hope. He's like, what, picking his ear or something?
I'm definitely like just playing kazoo songs through the
Okay.
blowgun.
Never
So,
mind. I don't want him to be.
I also got to thinking about it. I know this sounds a little weird, but you know, if we're gonna stay in Gravencliff, there was a tower out back that needs to be redone, and I was thinking the door, considering you know, we don't want people just walking in there.
I'm glad to be considered.
You're welcome, Stonejaw. Wait, are you going to do what, like, a lot of people assume they're going to do, or wizards say they're going to do, and make a giant wizard tower?
Well, I was between that and a walking house, but I just started feeling those are cliches, so I still haven't really figured it out yet. I mean, towers are just kind of a thing because I know it sounds weird, but a lot of it is that you know when you have a tower, you can kind of just guesstimate about how to use your artillery abilities when something bad goes on.
You guys all get a flashback
Also-
to Balthazar von Wizard's house, which is a walking wizard's tower.
Yeah.
He didn't want to choose, so he chose both.
I look around awkwardly as everyone has the same flashback movie.
Yeah, Sean's like, the fuck are they doing? They're all just staring into space.
You're all just looking up.
No, Jack was just having a facepalm moment. And then he's gonna step in. It's like, wait, you said sunlight sensitivity. Do you mean? Wait, did you say the counterpart vampire thing, or were you referring to the goblins you sent?
Well, I mean, you remember the whole theory that there's a counterpart to
Yes, but
Drake?
you said. Okay, so who said sunlight sensitivity thing? Because the only thing that comes to mind was
Talk to Dulciana. Sorry. The white kobold from Gravencliff,
okay.
the one who got us together.
Yeah.
into
Yes,
this.
the one who said that if we decide to back off from the job, they're gonna erase our memories. Yes, or big chunk of it. I remember. I am just confused. You said Drake's counterpart is sensitive to light?
That's what she said.
That's how that works.
I am a little paranoid as to how she
Where
knew that.
did you
considering-
get that from?
What?
Doesn't say anything about her being sensitive to light.
Need to find him. New development about counterpart. They don't like sun.
I think that might have been about the goblins, but it just
Yeah.
kind of got rolled up.
Okay, because I was completely confused as fuck about what that meant. Though.
Yeah, no, that was sorry. That was about the the goblinoids that lived in a cave for their entire life and now see the sun for the first time.
Oh. Okay.
That actually-
Is that a okay? Because I thought counterpart comma.
No,
That's
you need a
why.
semicolon.
Yeah,
You need a
I should
semicolon.
have. I've just punctuation bad.
Okay, then please retcon that if the intention was that they were
Yes.
talking about the guy.
Yes, that's why I
Oh.
stopped this conversation where I
We also
did.
need to. Okay, then back that up. The actual answer is, oh, and apparently we need to get sunglasses for the goblins.
On what now?
Wait, why didn't they just put them down the sewer with the rest of them?
I guess
would-
since they're freeloading and brand new, they don't trust them right away.
Also, son, what now?
Shades, sunglasses,
You
tinted
know,
lenses.
Nope.
Right. You also were in the mountains for a while, or in the cave.
You literally wait, but the indenters are
The what?
like I feel like this is that moment when Callisto just like turns and looks at like a street corner like shop and there's sunglasses for sale.
Honestly,
Because
I don't
they're
think they would be
all
any popular because
Right.
the closest thing I would think is there'd probably be like goggles. And that'd be more so
Yeah,
for,
I
like,
mean the thing
furnace
is,
blasting.
Jack, like in the south in the desert where Jackal lived, probably pretty common, especially among the nobles.
But I'd also feel like dwarves, like especially at an out or at a mountain city, is like, here's your sunglasses for going outside because you've been inside the mountain for years.
Or
they probably don't leave
masons
that
who need
much.
to protect
They
their
don't-
eyes from the light.
I was gonna say the dwarves probably don't leave over at Kaz that much because it provides mostly what they have.
Actually, we're proving that they're a very heavy import city right now, to be honest.
We're proving a little bit of both though because they at least had enough to sustain the town, but also when they lock away, there's kind of shit. I guess
Yeah.
it depends. It depends because the idea of they probably had like blast furnace goggles, and that's probably what they would use for shades.
But I'd also feel like too they'd have it because they'd have an abundance of access to like obsidian and stuff like that could make tinted shades very easily.
Just
And
further proof that they shouldn't.
They should leave.
Jackal just adds of the. Yeah, those are eyewear, like glasses, but instead of helping you read more, you wear them so the sun doesn't burn holes in your eyes.
See, you also have to figure too. Elric was a lot more in the front lines of war, so even if they were selling them, it's not like he went out of his way to buy them.
Yeah, that's why Jackal is just giving him that very blunt, layman's terms of explanation.
Listy pulls out a pair and shows them.
I would laugh if
Oh,
hers
for
are just
shade.
The entire party pulls out their sunglasses.
Sean like puts his fingers over his eyes like circles, mimicking the sunglasses.
Jackal doesn't have a pair, sadly, so he kind of just points to them all like, see, they have eyewear. I'm a little jealous I don't have one, but that's fine. I'll probably get one later if we survive all this crap. So, looks over to Clisty. They didn't get the memo of using goblins to cull spider population that you planned it for?
Apparently not, so I will deal with that later.
Unless Purple uses them for stock soldiers, maybe.
God, I hope not.
I don't think any of them will survive.
Say I think it would be more important for them to handle the spider problem before that because that is a considerable problem
Also,
with our
did you ask?
logistics in the area.
I know it's probably irrelevant, but did you ask about Jeff and if the bar's okay?
Felicity just kind of stops and thinks about it. Fine.
Really that important?
I want to at least come back to somewhere that's not blown up. Hopefully.
One moment, I just gotta look.
Yeah, no problem.
I mean, who's gonna blow up that place anyway? I mean, well, I guess we have been making a bit of a name for ourselves.
Exactly.
She's probably working. She's probably doing it.
I mean, why not just send a message to Jeff himself?
I have a better idea.
Well, one of
Okay, I'll burn
our
another fourth. Aaron, this is Callisti. Is the bar okay? Everybody else is worried. We're kind of stuck in Novid Kaz.
I'm sorry, who did you just send this to?
Aaron Palto. The guy who got our bar in shape prep.
Ah,
Like,
Our doorman,
yeah,
basically.
I have to contact the most responsible member of our team.
probably the best person to contact. Ah, yes.
Because Callisti's like, I can't. Oh, go ahead.
Please do not worry. I have had this. Jeff has had some ideas that have been quickly shot down. Other than that, we are running at near peak efficiency. As you remember, you set out to try to gain some extra ale and different imports. A lot of the working class really doesn't care for the large amount of wine that we offer. But other than that, everything is going fine. Yes, it is a tragedy to hear that you're stuck in Nogurt Cause. I do hope you're able to release yourselves before the next 1,000 years.
Callisti, suddenly you watch as her tail bristles. Okay, everything's great with the bar. Just had a weird thought. She's going to cast Sending one more time to Dulciana.
Oh no!
poor
Listen
girl.
very carefully. If there is any production of any alcohol that has come from Braywin, take it in the streets and burn it. Search everywhere. Mind control. Get rid of it.
There is no reply sending. There's just an accidental airball.
Please tell it, but like it's not to her. It's just like vocaled out between all of us.
Yeah, you all just hear that. Just very panicked Dulciana.
Huh?
Her mouth like Stitch. It just.
I really hadn't thought about that possibility of an export of the problem. That'll hopefully fix some of that.
Oh, that's
Oh, but what if it's sent to other cities? I don't know anybody in any of those cities.
You might
That's
just
what-
actually enjoy killing this Braywin woman now.
You know, you should have asked
Rowan,
Jeff
where are you
since he
from,
knows
Rowan?
a person. After we're back, or out, or once we have some rest, Callisti, make sure to message Jeff to spread the word as well, since he knows of some people. It'd probably
Okay.
be more beneficial. Finally, Jeff knowing a guy's going to pay off in us getting rid of this shitty wine.
All right. Well, does anybody have anything else for this evening?
Nah?
Jack looks over to Clisty. Oh, Clisty, could I get the book eating book back for a bit?
I haven't been able to make it to the library yet because of things, so it's still
Agitated.
that's the easy thing to say. I had to tie it up last night because it was trying to work its way over to. I have no idea, but I imagine it was going to eat Rowan's feet.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I really need to feed it, and yep.
Just give it indigestion for a little bit, and then we'll work our way to the library eventually.
Feed it your trashy romance novels.
Don't you need to get your.
Also, the night before, this kind of thing, probably not the best time to go looking through the book, Jackal. I understand your interest, but
Sure.
I mean, we'll pick up the bullets in the morning and the products hopefully in the morning if she's half the craftsman. I know she is. Hopefully they're ready by then.
okay, thank you, Alric. I was worried we were gonna have to do that weird, awkward thing that Rowan did before.
Just stare at them menacingly. I do that all the time. She hates it.
No, the thing where she tried to grab our hands.
The what?
The 3, 2, 1 break thing.
Oh, you mean in the bar where she tried to cheer us up and motivate us, and it was really weird. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean.
I remember it like it was like 5 hours ago.
Callisti says that she's trying court.
So, is Clissy still on caffeine, or is she back to normal?
I don't think she's ever
That's
going
a
to be
question.
normal, Jackal. I mean that in the nicest way.
I mean, her normal state was something we ran into back in Ravencliff when we all met. Well, all but some of us.
Very true. But for now, I think she seems fine and in the right mindset and not completely panicking just yet. Just give it about 20 minutes, and if you hear something breaking or someone running down the stairs, then she's out of her mind again.
I
You
will.
mentioned property destruction.
Yeah, I will leave that to the experts to handle, since I have my own head to work with.
I'm just going to be drinking at the bar until I have to sleep. Since I finish this masterpiece. And Elric just kind of taps it. Not hard, but... Also, I hope that didn't accidentally set off the explosion in my ass. And he just walks inside after that.
Jackal, looking at the trigger and all that stuff for the explosion, kind of just suddenly says out loud and is wondering out loud. Right. Now, here's the other thought, but where did we get the materials for this explosion? I thought my power keg was used to blow up a hole before. We have more stuff? Man, I shouldn't have given my power keg away.
Leave.
He
Didn't hear.
said he's just leaving it in Callisti's hands.
I think actually Opius gave you an explosive.
Did he? I wouldn't
so.
put it past him.
I mean, the other one is very dark, and I don't know if it would have happened, but yeah.
Oh, God.
Jackal just wondering, since back in his mind, he's like, man, I really shouldn't have given that power keg. I should have just kept it and saved it for a certain dragon.
Because the other one is Callisti being weird, and like, even though it upsets her, she would be using the quote-unquote fertilizer.
I don't... Is she that morally, I guess, active in trying of using people if it were to her advantage, or no, though?
Callisti has absolutely no moral obligation to necromancy.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, considering her family's kind of fucked. I didn't know if it was also reflected on her sometimes. as
She
well.
has two levels of it. If it is sentient or undead, different story. If it's like skeletons and zombies, to her a body is just materials.
Okay.
She doesn't understand that whole like it's desecration thing to summon the undead or to use a dead body as a laborer.
Okay. So she has no moral qualms. Good to know.
To her, this is like in her own twisted mind. This is actually like would be a set of revenge of like, yeah, well, they turned them into ashes, and now they're gonna get revenge by blowing a hole through something.
What a fucked up twisted sense of morals, but it makes so much sense.
She comes from a very weird place.
Considering her family, I'm not surprised either. From what's been established, at least. Yeah, I think this should be it, for the most part, unless there's any other, like, RP stuff.
I'll put it this way, making Greater Undead comes in only two versions. One, when someone wants you to bring them back as a horrifying undead, and two, when you want to torture someone as an undead.
All right, so eventually everybody but Elric makes their way upstairs to.
All right, I'll do my routine and look to the fire for a piece of wood.
God bless this fucking party.
And I start carving it into a bishop.
Are you okay, Tick? You seem to be still staring off into space where the skull was.
So we get a long rest, right?
You guys are on your way, but one thing I have. Elric, you were approached by a random dwarf, and one of the random soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
You look a little bored. How about the card game?
Sure. It's been a while since I played cards. I'm probably shite at it, but we'll see what I can do.
Do I hear this?
No, you're upstairs.
Damn it. Let's give him inspiration.
Elric, you play a couple of hands, dwarf, and you win the first one, and then he begins to win more and more and more. Roll me an insight check.
Let me see if I have. I think I have advantage on this one. I just want to check my runes. I keep forget. I should just mark which ones I have and put them on a sheet. Arcana. I know it's not the.
Cloud?
Yeah, let me look. Because Hill gives me resistance against poison and advantage on saving throws. Where is it? Storm. No, I guess it's just Arcana. I keep thinking I have. Oh wait, hold on. Stone. Oh yeah, I do. Stone gives me. Yeah. Don't worry, my insight is insane. It actually kind of is for once, but not that great.
Not today.
Damn, I hate getting beat at cards, but it doesn't surprise me.
You never were a good loser.
Do I know you?
Dumb as ever, eh?
That's what I fucking figured.
We'll talk somewhere.
Alright. Preferably, any place in mind?
Good place we won't be seen.
And there's enough of those around if we find some back alleys. So I guess Elric will just.
This guy's got a solo room. It's just upstairs.
Alright, then let's just go there for the time being. You're gonna move them. Just are we?
Finding the map.
Okay, just making sure. I wanted to make sure if this was gonna be theater of the mind or.
Wow, it was right next to me.
God, what a mood, actually. I'm guessing it'd probably be like. Oh, I can't get into any of the doors.
There is fucking. So I mean, at first you walk into a room with this kind of general haggard man. Looks like he's been through war, and then after a few seconds, the door is closed. A pretty familiar sight of.
Yeah. So what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, you're trying to break into Madame House.
You are aware that your mother's under the influence of something very powerful.
Oh, absolutely. Why do you think I'm not there?
Well, then why aren't you helping the resistance? Or rather, just being a foot soldier?
I have been. You not notice the things going a little too well in your direction?
So, what do you want?
When the
You would-
patrol's not making it around. That little brewery incident.
You'll want something, Polo.
Yeah, I want my city back. I want to go see the sun again.
Don't we all?
Hey,
But why would you reach out now, of all times, when you could have before?
well, you know my specialty. I don't work in front of people, especially when they think I'm a traitorous bitch.
To be fair, I only think your mother is, not you.
Anybody with my last names.
Well,
So
maybe
what I've
that's-
been doing is just, moving the schedule here, changing a couple things in certain areas.
Does your mother at least know you're here, or did you?
No, not at all. She never knows whenever I am. She's too busy locked in her fucking office. After you scared the fucking beard off her.
To be fair, I still want to put her head in the fucking ground, even the shit.
Sure, fuck it at this point. I ain't gonna stop you. Hell, that's why I'm here. I'm here to get you in.
I need a map, or at least a general idea of some of the wards going through the secret tunnel, since we're going through them. I remember where some of them are, but it'd be more beneficial since you would probably be more magically inclined.
Hey, Elric, I'm saying I'm going with you.
Oh. Huh. I'm just surprised. Never pictured you for more of a fighter. More of a
I'm not.
trickster. Yeah, that's what I'm worried. As much as I would understand you going with.
But if
This
I
isn't
remember
really-
right, the last time you tried to break in anywhere, they go well.
Look, sometimes you take a dare from the miners to break into the council building, and then you get failed and then get thrown out by the guards. It happens.
Great distraction for me. Won 2 diamonds off that bit.
I still don't see why you stay here, in all honesty.
It's fun.
Yes, but there's also a lot better things outside of these fucking walls.
Of course, it's kind of just in my nature. And also, just kind of been waiting for my mother to be stupid. Not this stupid. I am the only Brew in there. So I'd have to get responsibility. Hey,
I have a question. Do you know at all who she had talked with at all on her way? Or were you not privy to those conversations?
not generally, no. Just, to be honest, I was never around the house anyway.
I'm surprised you did come up and say hi then when I first arrived over at Cause, considering.
Oh, I did. You're fucking. Yo, back there gave me the hell of a broken nose.
To be fair, I did say to watch the cards from any intruders.
Well, she does a
She
great
does well.
job. Can't use that shadow anymore.
Well, it's at least good to have you working with us, though. Do understand, if this is some kind of backstabbing bullshit, I won't hesitate to put you down. Especially considering what's going on right now.
Of course. Like I said, I ain't a fighter. I just know the way around my own home, and B can probably get you out of some sticky situations. Get yourselves in.
Makes me wonder just because I'm curious. Do you know a man by the name of Jeff?
Aye, of course.
Good. If once we get back to Gravencliff, if you ever need any help or assistance, just reach out to Jeff because he's working for us now.
If it's a job.
Yes, I actually pay him personally. Out of my pocket. Also,
Wow.
I'm pretty sure I gave him enough money to also afford decent clothes and a haircut. I don't think he took the haircut yet.
The look worked for him. But
Very true. He
did
looks
we
homeless.
tell your friends that I'm here?
Uh,
I just didn't know if you could trust
Probably.
him or not. Especially the cat seems skittish.
They're trustworthy enough. We've gotten through thick and thin, and the boy almost ate out my throat, and I still talk to him on a worker level.
He was got eaten by a goblin?
No, the other boy.
Ah, the human.
Yeah. He's got a bit of a peckish hunger.
Yeah, could be good.
Hold on, let me just open the door.
Hi!
Of course. Tell Callisti I prefer my fucking privacy, and if I want to tell her something, I'll tell her on my own terms. As he just kind of puts his hand through Zool, but knows it's not gonna fucking move. Like, I imagine Elric goes like, eh, and it just like, doesn't move.
I mean, I'm not gonna be wrong. That was the weirdest set of pickup lines, so I was trying to see where this was going, because it sounded really awkward.
It's not pickup lines.
The whole let's go to a secret spot, you know, out in the back alley or room or
To
Ooh.
talk, so people don't immediately try to threaten her, considering Breowins would probably, everyone here would probably put her dead on the spot.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. It sounded like pickup lines. You know, I mean, I'm old. Like, that's just been going on for a long time.
I'm also married. I'd
The
still
fuck
like
is
to
this
point that
skull?
out.
What?
Cats.
I was
Uh,
so she has a couple abilities that let her.
Yeah. That dwarf was actually dead the whole time. But no,
That
it's one of the,
threw me off really
supposedly,
hard.
if Callisti explained
That
it
was me.
correctly, it's a manifestation of her spellbook as a very old lich that apparently likes to annoy the shit out of people because he's been around for so long.
I was once one of the greatest wizards in all the lands.
No, that's Mordecai, and he still exists.
Hey, and now you're just a floating skull. So who's the winner?
I was a foot of skull before this. That's how you know you reach real power. When you don't need a body.
Jeez, I can't get out the door. Door stuck. Thank you. Alright, just knock.
Those other liches are pathetic. Needing bodies.
You can probably knock on the women's room with Rowan and Callisti, since Callisti knows you're here. You should be able to at least take a room up there for now. I'm going to sleep. With all that. What a fucking night.
Hello?
Is Rowan asleep?
Yeah, what's happening?
Basically, Elric said that you can go in your room with the other girls. Or
Okay.
Noxalim. Or Noxalim, sorry.
Ah, Callisti. Good to meet you again.
Yeah. Hi. I guess you're staying with us for the night?
Most likely. I really can't stay in a guy's all night. I could go home, but take some finagling.
Okay, just one second. Callisti runs under the other bed. Get back out. No. Bat, down, back.
Oh, she's hitting the book!
You hear the sound of chains undoing from a bedpost. Okay.
Well, look, the wizard and the little Fey Warden.
So glad Rowan's asleep and doesn't hear that.
Huh.
Well, my friends, you all end up taking a long rest if nobody has anything to say.
Nope. Also, I just realized right now, or the other day, that I technically get all my runes back on a short or long rest. I always thought it was a long rest only.
It's a short too.
Yeah.
Callisti and Rowan, you wake up with a strange, dwarven scout in the other bed.
Is Callisto awake?
Oh my god.
Callisti really never
Zool
sleeps
is.
in, so.
I was gonna say. Hold on.
Who is that?
1d4 chart.
I'll tell you this. It's the Braywin daughter.
Ah. So, we're okay that she's in here? Or that they're in here?
There's something here last night.
Okay. Well,
Jackal, come on, wake up.
okay, coffee.
Jackal. 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 Jackal!
What? What is it? What do you want? Ah!
Good morning. Alright, time to wake up. And now I just walks out the room!
Why is Sean on me?
That's a Sean problem. Oh, Elric will shake Zephyr awake too. Come on, Druid man, time to wake up. Sean, please get off my face.
No, that's Hades, but okay.
No, Sean also got on my face.
Try Sean didn't try playing Revelry.
Fucking. I'm just waiting till he plays fucking Thunderstruck when the fucking bomb goes off. Or TNT.
To play Revelry, he would actually have to use his trumpet.
True.
I mean, on the other hand, you could play 1812 Overture while the bomb goes off, but you know that's too.
You know, if you want to go full Dwarven meme, just play the fucking the Valkyries one. I can't think of the song.
The Valkyrie.
Ride of the Valkyries?
Yeah, just play that. Yeah, just play that if you want to go full Dwarven. Or Hall of the Mountain King. If you want to go
muted.
full Dwarven meme.
Oh,
I said I was jumping on Jackal's bed trying to wake him up.
Oh, that would have been great.
oh no. Oh, well, it was already passed. So
Yeah, sadly.
that might have been bad because Jackal probably would have actually bit him for that.
So,
Like I said, I know what song I would play. I'll definitely play
yeah,
Run to the Hills by Iron Maiden.
we'll just kind
Oh,
of skip
no.
through this. You guys make your way down, get breakfast, and I mean, you all notice that there's a Callisti and Elric know who they are, but there's a dwarven scout that has been kind of just attached to you guys.
morning, everyone. Kind of looks at who's all at the table. Who's ready for another fun-filled adventure of us probably getting killed?
Hey, we've got our troops ready. We'll be able to head out just after you all.
All right.
The scout detachment went and delivered your little prize last night.
Oh, I bet they fucking love that. If you don't mind, we'll be taking one of the scouts with us just to ensure we can go through some different back alleys and such. It's only just the one, so it shouldn't be too bad. Kind of points at the scout right next to him.
Hey, no problem with that.
Yeah, we don't want you guys getting lost by any chance while, I guess we'll be going at the front door.
Just make sure to make it back to the underground. Or, if you do a double pincer attack, don't die on the way there.
Jackal looks to Sean and then to Rowan. I'll make sure these two arrive safely and alive. To the best of my abilities.
Me too.
All
Yes,
right.
I like being in one piece.
I think we all do.
So,
Where's Tick going? Let's take.
I don't know. Tick, would you like to go with the scouts again to make sure everything goes alright?
eh?
Yes.
Are you okay there, Tick?
Eh.
Has he moved? Like, does it look like he's moved at all?
He has. He went upstairs and slept with you guys, but he's like, it just seems like the kid's been in a daze. So, you guys begin making your way through the Merchants District and head up into the gold. Looks like it's for some reason the scout is able to get you guys through the areas with little to no distractions from any of the adversarial parties. And walks you into a just seemingly random shop. It looks like it used to just be a clothing shop. And pulls back the hood, and the entire guise falls off, and you see Noxley.
Thank you, Noxley. I do appreciate this.
Of course. Well, your little present is just you 30 want to head down that alley, and it's on a cart, so it's just pretty easy to pull it along, and the front gate should be take your second left and down that way. Find the big fucking wall.
Jackal, Rowan, Zephyr, this is the one I was talking about, the Bruin known as Noxley. The one of few friends I have.
Oh, hello.
Good to finally meet y'all. Well, for the 7th or 8th time for me, but
Wait, what do you mean by that? You've...
She got beat the shit out of by Helena when she was coming to say hi to us. Literally kicked her in the jaw.
Oh, you're lucky.
That's what I told her.
Well, that was.
That Helno has killed more vampire spawn than all the rest of us put together.
is that why the
Yeah.
horseshoe tasted like silver? Got it.
Yes.
We had those made for her specifically.
And she rode into battle with a governor of a small village and went into fighting a bunch of vampires in a fort.
Well, you're gonna have to tell me about that after this.
Oh,
I'm
we
sure. I'm sure Callisti and Zephyr can give you the better details of it than I can.
we have a fun story on our way getting here. We even helped some other people take out fucking a troll camp, so that was fun.
Oh, of course.
We also turned him into a goat, and then threw him up into the air.
Turtle,
Sheep.
I think.
It
Oh,
was
oh.
a sheep.
right. It was the purple one that you turned into a turtle.
Then I flew up, even though you had a broom, and I almost fell to my death.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. Having, there were thoughts and confusion, and
You had too much coffee.
well, no, there was an illithid.
I had to shift into a squirrel or something, just to not die on the land.
But
course.
so you are the friend of Elric, who is not part of the crazy hootie coup that's going about and all that stuff.
The one and only. Are you all ready to get this shit done, or is it still story time?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's just get this over with. The sooner the better. I kind of want to get out of here by now.
Right, so it's to open the gate. It's just, and she shows you a secret sequence of knocks on the desk. Got that. She looks at you, Sean. You're probably muted.
Up. Sorry, not gonna lie, I was not paying attention the last 2 minutes.
Get my bullets.
Yeah, you got your bullets.
Yep. I
Oh.
imagine
Oh,
that was
okay.
that was just like skipped RP wise that we grabbed it before we left.
Gotcha, my
Okay.
bad.
Yeah, so Sean, she pretty much just showed you guys a sequence of knocks to open the main gate. And I guess you don't know if you guys are just gonna push it in, set it off, and then run, or what your plan is with that, but not really my problem.
I have a plan.
Please tell me you don't have a plan.
She,
So I wiggle the blowgun in my hand.
she
Going
opens
to
up
play shitty
a
music.
Yeah, shoot it up your.
Sorry, go ahead, Jeebus.
She opens up a side panel behind one of the mannequins in this store, and so this path will take us just north of the chapel we've got. Using it for some fucking sermons to whatever god they believe in now.
Should we expect any resistance getting in?
Hey, they got a lot of those cultist humans and a couple drow and all just regular soldiers still. Mom's got still quite the contingent of guard left.
Any abnormal things to be wary about? Like, look over to Elric to make sure he remembered this correctly. Those, ropers and whatever else
Yes.
might be hiding in there.
Oh, it's
I
just
mean,
a
this is all-
story.
No, it's not. I'm 90% sure one of them took my pants.
Oh, I took your pen.
Damn. To think I lost my pants to a statue.
Huh. Right.
Either
that story
way.
on the side. So, again, any paranormal, supernatural, or Burn Coalition jerk offs lurking around?
Well, have you got those as cultist humans.
I mean the flaming, burning ones, ones with the big giant cleaver axes and the like.
No. Mama does still enjoy her plants, so she wouldn't let any of those burning bastards in.
Thank God for her own fucking ignorance.
Well, I guess for the front door plan, we'll set it off and looks over to Callisti, Zephyr, and Elric. How big is the explosion, by the way?
Callisti, how much did you give him?
I think the
Let me make a roll here.
I think the better question is how much explosives did you put in the
Well, it's up to Callisti because she's. Oh.
A lot.
Oh no.
Jeebus, in a directed blast, contained directional blast. What would a 30 give me?
About the equivalent of a lightning bolt made out of fire.
Oh no.
Approximately a directional charge of 5 tons.
I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna ask another question. You said directional. Does that mean that I have to avoid the ass cheeks or the front end?
The front. I said, make sure the penis is aimed directly.
I'm just asking
Part of the
because
design, you look, the cleft of the nuts and the tip is an aiming device.
Why the fuck did you make this so overly complicated and just didn't bring it all to explode?
Because I figured that Jackal and the rest of them would be at that height, so looking between, using the like a rifle sight, you look at the space,
This is-
the gap.
Why do I just feel like someone's shoving their face in Elric's ass to look where they're aiming? And I hate it.
Jackal slowly face palming. Then he says, I ask out of paranoia and the fact that something might just go wrong, and I'm regretting it.
This is why when I make things, I make them more practical rather than needlessly complicated.
Okay, so it's a directional explosion. Fine, as long as it doesn't
Well,
blow back on us.
No, it shouldn't.
So
Quite the
there's
statement, though.
2 spots for people. Some of you are over here. And 3 of you are down here.
Hold on, Tick's HP is at 15 unless something happened. Should that be at 4?
No,
do you
tick
think?
should be at full. I don't know. A lot of times tokens are now just doing weird things. Health.
Huh. Okay, well, I put it back up, so. I'll get his sheet out too, because I'll probably need it. Still makes me
Alright,
laugh.
so Jackal, you're probably the one doing most of the pulling for the cart. And, yeah, you guys are at the front gate.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help.
Cool. I'll accept the help. He'll look over to Rowan and then to Zephyr. I mean, wow, I was to say Zephyr.
Oh,
Rowan and Sean. both have a SZ kind of thing going. But anyway, looks over to them. Okay, so Rowan, you do the knock sequence. You remember it, and Sean, Rowan. Once we start going there, stay close. They fire projectiles. It may mostly come towards me due to the shield I have, and you're also close enough that I can use my protection spell on. And from what Callisti has said, do not stand in front of the Elric pissing statue.
good to know.
Do any of you guys want to take the honors for lighting the fuse?
Who's gonna light its ass up?
It's a bullshit.
Oh, never mind. It's like
Is this like a fuse I have to light, or is this like a thing I have to poke?
You gotta pull the ignition
button?
beads.
shut the
fucking
fuck
A.
up.
Like a Beyblade.
It's
Try to rip. Okay.
talking about ripping them a new asshole. Definition. This was the worst design thing, the best possible way.
But
I'll give it an attempt.
All right, I'll leave it to
What
you,
do I
Sean.
do? What thing do I roll?
It won't be a roll. It's just you guys.
But
There's not a naked like statue of David or something.
there should be some statues in the free thing. But Jackal adding again. Does anyone else, either you two, have any thoughts or things to add or counteract what I'm thinking of doing?
Oh god. I don't have anything other than really bad quips about a burning asshole, and I don't think that's gonna work well here.
Is it possible to get control over the token or the thing so we could?
I kind of want to see it. I might just open the stream just to see what it looks like. I've never been so happy to make something so cursed in a D&D game in a while.
Hate you all.
Oh man.
All right. Since it is magically warded, they do not have any gate guards, and you are able to push open the gate and begin wheeling the statue in. I will move the statue with you guys, and it'll really just depend on where you want to set this thing off.
So, Jackal, just before he starts pushing, looks over to the other two. All right, you guys ready? I'm thinking we get this as close to the front door as possible.
Right.
Sounds
I'll
good.
try to help you push.
Sure, we'll go 30. We'll go 15 per round.
Can I was gonna say, could I, while they're pushing, can I be on lookout?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll me a perception check.
So should I roll athletics or?
Fine. Half
Okay.
speed.
All right.
Rowan, as you guys open the gate, you don't really notice anything stirring at the moment.
So from what she had explained it to us, would this be considered the front door?
That would be, yes, that would be the front door. You know that the second wing in this direction, so past this one, is the dining hall. You know that over here is the library. And you know that your party is coming in from this direction because this door leads out to the church.
Okay. Jackal's gonna whisper a little bit just in case there's any hearing stuff going about. So how should we angle this? We don't want to damage the library. We want to make as much noise as possible. So if you hit the fuse and run, kind of makes a hand gesture. Angle it this way. Hit as many things as possible. Maybe make a big hole.
Sounds good to me.
Alright. Starts pushing. So as we're pushing this further in, how does this place look? Does it look sturdy made or is it too glossy made?
Oh, it looks like this
Gaudy.
entire building was made out of marble.
Well, since I don't have any knowledge of stoneworks or anything, but can I make a wild guess of how much glass is going to get, if there's glass available or like present?
Well, you can see. Oh, fuck. Yep. You can see 3 windows over here. And it looks like one of the cult priests sitting on a dais. I think you can see.
I can vaguely see the outline of the token. Okay. Yeah, so Jackal's gonna push it one more time, but he wants to aim it in a way that it not only hits the door, but also goes right into here.
Alright, I would like a
Thank you.
stealth check from all three of you. You guys get close to the door.
Oh no. Jackal's
Excellent.
weakness.
Oh God.
Yes. Okay. Here we go.
Let's go.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Wait,
The
hold
one-
on. My sheet
the-
went away.
The one time I wish we had like stones of sending or something. Fun fact, by the way, since we're doing this, did you actually know there is a penis museum in Iceland? I don't know why
Actually,
it's
yes.
there.
Yes, I do.
There's actually a museum of sex in New York City, so
I'm not surprised because that's New York. That just
There's the
sounds like a
Erotic
brothel.
Heritage Museum in Vegas,
Also not surprised.
where they have a rhinestone carriage that was used in one of the most elaborate ones ever made.
That actually
so-
sounds really cool.
I'm gonna give Jackal and Ron inspiration before anything else happens.
Oh, thank
Okay.
Christ.
So I'll roll that d10.
Come
He
on,
does
Jackal,
Bardic
roll a 10.
Inspiration. It's not the same as
And-
that inspiration.
Yeah, it just you get to add a number on, kind of like how Ovarino will.
So it'll be 14 then.
God, I hope they suck at rolling. I hope they don't have modifiers.
I think they do.
I know.
Damn it.
Here, I'll roll initiative. Oh, fuck, I did it dumb. I thought I clicked my token. Damn, being cramped.
My initiative didn't give me my +4.
I should have. No, it does.
Never mind, I
Oh.
can't read. I have it
was
over
gonna
Ron,
say.
but it was like the same number. Yeah.
Rowan also has +4.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say. The only other Dex. Well, I guess technically Callisti has some.
Jackal's a Dex
But-
character.
No, he's not. he's a bitch.
And Zephyr, make sure to untag
A bitch
the
that has a lot of porcupine spikes.
Zephyr,
I didn't
make sure
know
to
you
untag
tagged.
the GM roll.
I don't know how to.
See at the very top, be a toggle. It's one of them says GM.
And before anything happens,
what?
I'm gonna give you another inspiration, Jackal.
Well, you can't stack them. It's only one-time use, sadly, because it's like.
Well, you
your
used it,
reaction.
right?
You already used it.
Well,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I already used it. So you can give it to me again, but I already used it.
not for the same.
Yeah,
roll,
yeah,
if I
yeah.
remember.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
not
okay.
for a single roll, but I could use it again for another one. But
Yeah.
not for this one.
I don't know how to do that.
So I can give
I
it to.
switched it. There's
Yeah, you-
purple boxes at the top of
Alright.
the character sheet.
Make sure I'm taking my things right.
One says public, one says GM.
The good thing, actually, it will depend if Jackal fails the roll, because if he fails the roll with the inspiration, he doesn't lose it, so he might.
Oh, so
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, we need to
okay,
find
so I
that
have to
out
wait for
first.
Jeebus to tell
Yeah.
us. Then. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take the roll back then. Till
Yeah,
Yeah,
just wait to see.
Yeah,
like,
I'll wait.
Yeah, I forgot what type of bard he was.
the best kind of bard that can never lose Bardic Inspiration if you
Yeah.
suck.
Yeah.
The best,
Well,
the best bard made.
Jackal, you do lose it because as this was an unknown attack, because this is a clever plan that you guys have come up with, quote unquote.
All right, then I will give you
They were
another
not they were not expecting you guys to directly attack the manor. So, Sean, if you would please begin the countdown.
All right, let it rip.
God damn it!
I want to point out, as you pull them out, that this long cord, there is a little bit of smoke before a spray of sparks.
All right.
So, Rowan, Sean pulls the cord. You guys have 12 seconds to get out of the blast radius,
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
aka 2 rounds. So that's why we're in initiative.
All right. So I'm like, wait,
God,
is that,
no.
is that 30 feet?
Gotta start
Wait,
your
no
turn.
what?
Start your
Yeah,
turn.
where it's turn order.
Oh,
Yeah. We're doing it in initiative, kind of like
where was I?
it's a bullet time
Where
basically.
did I put you?
And we said what was the blast radius, or we don't know.
You
We
guys
don't
don't
know.
specifically know, but you guys know it's supposed to be a directional thing. But Who knows?
Jackal
Yeah.
seems to not trust that.
The
so-
penis is pointing this way.
yeah,
I
but
thought I
Ja-
need to fuse 21 seconds, so it'd be 3.5 rounds.
Jackal just says try to
I
get
know.
as far to Jackal just very quickly just gonna point, just try to get as far away from this thing in back direction so we can just rush into the door if we have to.
Gotcha. Okay. Do. Sorry, I'm reading something. Okay.
Man, I hope everything's going all right out there.
I just
haven't
ran
heard
away.
an explosion yet.
I'll go over yonder this way.
Well, I mean, once the sparks start, there should be a 21-second delay.
I'm making it 12.
And then I think I'm just gonna move and can I can I hide? I guess.
Yeah. You haven't used your action yet.
Yeah. Nice.
Right. Rowan thinks she's hidden.
Please tell me. I didn't look. Oh, dear God.
Can we strategize this?
So
I
have a
ran away. Fuck you, people.
So I have a question. This is like a pillar?
It's
I should have asked that earlier.
it's more like a there are a couple statues in there. It's more like a shrouded topiary. There's like plants that don't really like direct sunlight in there.
God damn
Okay.
it, Google.
Can I pick up Sean if he's willing? I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
Okay.
Sean, this way. And I'm gonna put Sean right behind me.
Oh, I'm on fucking roller.
I got you. All right,
And,
Sean, what would you like to do?
Well, shit. I was gonna give us a long strategy, but I feel like we're good. How does this work?
I guess for my free action, I'll tell Sean and Rowan if I think I know where Rowan is at.
You know.
This is alright, guys. Yeah, you guys just duck down behind me, and I'll get my shield ready in case shrapnel comes in.
All right, I'll cast I'm gonna use heroism and cast it on me and Rowan from action.
All right.
I'll use it at level 2, so I can put it on both of us.
Yeah.
I think we'll do spellcasting.
Oh, I thought it just added more HP. I just didn't know it worked. Cool. All right.
You can't stack heroism temp HP together because temp HP is always wonky in how it works.
So the rest of you up here,
How much is it?
it's up to you. It's your spellcasting modifier.
Oh, okay, so it's 7.
So the rest of you up here, roll perception checks.
Don't worry, I'm amazing at this. Trust me. Wow. How? That's funny. Guys, it should. Guys! Guys!
Number is going down.
They have higher modifiers!
All right. Sorry, just trying to find. Quick.
It would be on Elric to hear this, but it also would make sense. God. Well, okay, that makes
Did you
more
have a
sense.
passive perception?
Yeah, well, it actually was a pretty low DC because this is a beginnings of a very loud reaction. You all begin to hear.
Oh, Callisti. I think we might have used a Dwarven fuse, meaning it's probably shorter.
I made it.
But it does not
Oh,
divide
I
into 6 well, okay?
That's fair.
Understood.
Oh,
Could have
21.
just said, yeah, 21 doesn't
Yeah,
divide
you
into
said
6.
21 seconds.
No, I explicitly said it for 3.5 rounds. Just like with Jesus.
So,
So I said, fuck that, I'm God.
On God?
On God.
Is this a tree?
It's more like a large boy. Shrubbery.
Okay. So I can kind of
probably
like
get
walk
moving then.
walk through it and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what would you guys like to do? It would technically
I have
be
an idea.
Callisti's turn.
Felicity will hold her action to move after the area's been cleared ahead traps because
Alright, Elric, Elric and Zephyr, do you guys want to do anything?
I don't know enough about wards or stuff like the back way to really do something.
So you
outside
guys
of
have
just-
with having her, the war she got you past all the wards. You guys are currently in.
Okay.
This is the door out to the, just the north of the, chapel, like she said.
Okay. That's my bad for misunderstanding. Then I'll probably
that's yeah.
I'll open the door then to see, just kind of peek out and see if anyone's kind of getting stirred by the commotion.
So the thing didn't go off, right?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
And I'll just move like half my movement about right here. Just kind of waiting.
Alright, so Elric, I'm gonna let your perception check slide as
I can see over here, by the way. I think it says I can move tick.
yeah.
Okay.
You all can. Elric, you begin to hear a loud preaching of the god King Marthane and his rightful rule over Jordova
Which way?
in the building that you're next to.
Okay. Draconic, I'm assuming.
This
would
would
make
actually
more
be in Dwarven. Preaching to Dwarven.
Okay.
Alright, so since we had a little confusion, Callisti, if you want to do anything, that's totally fine.
Fucking people. Zelric's kind of like close to the building.
Oh, that does not translate into Dwarvish very well.
No. Wait, does Callisti know Dwarvish?
No, but Draconic.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he said some obscenities, but if you add more racism to it, usually the Dorshs will eat that shit up if they're gullible.
Hey, can either last through the church or peek around, but there is quite a bit of shrubs and it might be a little loud.
I've never been one for stealth, but Callisti might be able to at least sneak around and do something. I'll stay here for the time being in case they decide to come out.
Their preacher guy seems a bit, what I've seen, well versed with his sacrificial blade, so he'll be good at stabbing things.
One time I wish Jackal was here. Oh well.
Trust me, there's a couple more of them inside. Jackal have his time. We're going in.
I might have an idea.
I'm all ears right now.
I just need to be able to see him.
Can't you sneak Zool around? At least to minimize cost.
Why would I literally show a lantern?
I didn't know Zool gave off light.
That slow turn movement.
To be fair, I do forget that Zool actually does give off light. Like as a
Yeah, he's
player.
a glowing skull.
Well, I knew he was glowing like from the picture, but I actually didn't know like in-game wise he did give off light. Oh, I guess that's kind of the meta-ness of it, but anyway.
Can I move again, or?
Well, we'll go
I guess we're
back
going
down
internal
to the other three. You guys have another round of actions if you want to do anything, or just take cover.
So, Jackal, knowing that we're about to start getting into a fight, he's going to immediately start now with his bonus action to shift. Which, let me get that hit now. Oh, I get the damage resistance here, and 7 temporary hit points. While using my action to activate Blur. So yeah, I'm getting all my buffs up, and I'm just going to put the shield in front, dig my feet to the ground, getting ready for any possible shrapnel and impact that's about to happen. And just growl to the other two behind me. Stay behind me, stick close. I'll do my best to keep us 3 alive till we get to our group. Hopefully they reach us. And
Sounds like a plan.
so I'm digging my feet in.
Alright, so Sean's gonna cast Blade Ward on himself. Rowan, are you doing anything?
I'm looking. I'm going to. Oh no, I'm too far away. No, I'm good.
Alright, so we'll sneak back up to the other three.
Is there a window here or something where we're
Looks like
hearing this
there
guy
are
talking
actually
out of?
no windows in this. Put it in. Stained glass for him. Wall decoration.
Which direction from here is the podium?
Podium? He kind of takes
Altar? Religion's not my thing.
that way.
Okay, hopefully this works. Wait. Do they have to come back out through here, or do they have a way through the house?
Back in. Entrance towards the house and.
Callisti kind of clears her throat a little bit, pulls out a piece of wire, points, thinks about the guy who's talking.
Holy crap, there's a bunch of them at the front door!
Technically, it says a creature within range. And it doesn't
Roll
say
me
you have
a
to see 'em.
deception check.
Hold on, I'm gonna bonus action. I'll use one of my runes so you can do it at advantage. Never.
I'll just stick with that.
Yeah. I guess I'll still activate.
Yeah,
Activating-
tick down the route because you said
Oh.
you were gonna do it.
Yeah, I'll still do it, but I just have that up now for a minute, sadly.
So you guys
know what?
hear?
Fuck it. Fuck it. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
You guys hear? Everyone, a message from our brothers. They're assaulting the front gate.
So how's it going?
I'm hoping I put enough powder in there.
It's Dwarven-made explosives. Or at least I'm assuming you use Dwarven product.
I may have added extra oxidizer.
Oh, that's going to blow a hole through the roof.
Well, if I did my calculations correctly, it should blow a hole from the front door through, well, whatever direction Jackal pointed it in.
God, I hope they said it the right way. Holy shit. Look at everyone running out. Oh my god.
All right.
Do
so
we
that
see
was-
this?
You guys
Yeah.
see a troop, led by this man.
Are we good to go then, Callisti?
I hear a lot of people moving, so with hope.
Alright.
Jackal just kind of sees this as they're coming. Just kind of
Uh.
whispers to the two behind us, like, I think we're in trouble.
Elric opens the door, and I guess he doesn't see anyone. Alright, the coast is clear. He'll kind of move in.
All right, you guys see some turned over chairs and probably even the tail end of a couple of the dwarves that were running out, as they all use both of those actions as a dash action. At the wonderful time when I need one. Everybody roll me 3d4 exploding.
Alright, so that's with the exclamation point, right?
That's with the exclamation point at the end.
Okay.
Can you explode? I guess
If
technically.
you roll a
to get
4, yeah.
force. I didn't know you could.
Wait, so click the explanation.
No, so you. Yeah, you go. It's r slash.
Oh my god!
Yeah, like that.
Sean!
I'm
If you have a
proficient
dice
in
roller-
exploding dice.
What?
You wrote it wrong.
Yes.
Wait, R, so R slash
Oh, wow.
R slash 3d4 like you did.
Yeah. Why
Slash
did
R.
Miser's different?
Because
Why
I
is
did
He
the
ours-
rolled it correctly, he just failed it.
yeah.
You can add bardic inspiration to your damage.
Oh my god, guys! Stop!
I'm fine with this. I made a good bomb.
Bardic inspiration.
Oh,
the
wait,
way.
I
Yeah,
was right.
R-
It is slash
Yeah,
R.
slash R.
Slash R. It's slash R and
You go to the dice
Make
roller
sure to
too.
put the exclamation point at the end.
yeah, it's slash. What a! There's gonna be no manner left.
It's dead. Unrecognized.
When
That is
Jeebus rolls
a
good, it's
space
important.
between the slash and the 3d4, and then put an exclamation point at the end.
Yeah, so
Is it
r slash
slash-
space 3d4 exclamation point.
It should be slash R. I thought.
Slash R.
Yeah, slash R.
Space.
Not
Yeah.
R
That's
slash.
what I said, did I not?
You,
No, you
said,
said-
it backward.
R slash.
The other thing is you can go to the dice roller and click on the little exclamation point to add it as a thing, and then
R slash D
I
and D.
didn't know that
I
actually.
didn't-
Oh wait, is there
Oh, that-
two exploding die? Because I noticed there's a double exclamation point.
I don't know.
That
That
doesn't seem right.
It does it differently.
It's correct.
The
No,
double
that is
Because every
exclamation,
time you roll crit, you get to roll another dice.
Yeah.
the double
Oh.
exclamation mark,
They
like still.
That's why we're freaking out when Jeebus rolled all those fucking fours because
All
they
the
kept rolling
fours.
fours.
Yeah.
I love contributor.
To be fair, Jackal did 5 damage, so don't worry, you're not the worst, and I did 6. If anything, you did a decent amount, because exploding die. Jeebus is the only one that decided he wanted to blow up the moon with his own bomb that he was regretting us making.
A total of 92 damage. Now, for the aftermath, I need, since it is a group project between Callisti and Elric, can you guys just roll me, another 3d6?
Sure.
Exploding
Exploding or
or
regular?
regular?
Just regular.
Uh-oh.
I love how Moogle and I had the same thought. Oh my god,
Holy
Moogle. If you
fuck.
Moogle, if you had exploding, Jesus Christ.
I didn't want to be that
Oh,
person with
A
3d6.
D4. Or yeah, 3d6, Moogle.
Oh.
I mean, if you roll better, it would still
Oh,
be funnier.
God.
Well, you rolled about the same. I would just take the 12, honestly.
I'd like to think that the 10 points from me were because
Oh Jesus!
Elric made it in a certain direction and I had to go in and kind of
Yeah.
a little bit.
Kind of like fuck with it just a little bit,
Alright.
like, no.
So, I'm going to draw a line. And then I'm going to use my super god powers to show you what you just fucking murdered.
I wish I could see how. Hold on, I'm gonna move Tick so I can actually.
Yeah, I
see
will.
what
I will be moving Tick.
Okay. What a great idea this was between all of us.
Remember when he said not to destroy?
So, if you all would like to zoom out for me,
Yeah.
Here.
I'm zoomed all the way out.
so I'm gonna take
Alright.
your little buddy. Oh,
A
look,
torchy?
these two right behind the wall. A fountain.
I can't see anything yet.
Yeah, I can't see.
Oh,
anything
right,
either.
yeah. So
We
here's.
need a torch.
No,
Oh.
I'm just dragging him like you guys can see it.
Oh. Oh.
Holy shit. Hold on. I could see the line already, and my god. Holy fuck.
Ooh, right over her fountain.
Oh my god, Jeebus. Holy fuck.
How much more
Is
did
it-
we pull up, by
Callisti
the way?
rolled a 30 for the alchemist checks. You rolled like a 20 something to make it
25.
25. Like, it works.
What a piss.
What a great combination. That's what we
so
call
you
power
guys
pissing.
make the
That's what we call the
most
money shot.
aggressive doorbell in existence.
Ding dong.
And Blow, I will have to redo a lot of the dynamic lighting for next session, as you guys
Wait.
have created a burning path through the ground floor of the main manor, and decimated a good chunk of the ground floor guards.
Callisti, I think it worked.
Did anyone actually see the statue before it
I'm
exploded?
imagining the three
This
in the
group
front
did.
did. That
Oh,
actually,
we did.
This group did.
I
I'm really hoping the guy who was screaming about Marthane walked right up and was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
Why is it shooting fire out of its ass?
As I kind of thought we were going to get here a lot faster than we did today.
Nah.
But that's just how D&D works sometimes. And I would like everybody to thank everybody for showing up to Drake's Salvation, this very light-hearted episode in the middle of a war, because, well, party apparently wanted it, and they did shenanigans. I'm James Sadigas on Twitter and YouTube, and I will have to do a lot of work to fuck with the dynamic lighting and create a giant fucking crater. I'll throw
Or just a trail bomb of the rail gun.
Yeah, you just.
Yeah, I will figure out what I could do. I have a couple ideas already. But, yeah. So we will see you in 2 weeks for the next Drake Salvation. I'm sorry, it was another RP heavy session. I was trying to kind of do a mix, but Party wanted RP, so I was going to let him. I will throw it over to I'll throw it over to Sean.
Hello, I am Sean, aka ET30Z. I haven't really streamed in a long time, but maybe you catch a random Destiny stream at twitch.tv/ET30Z, spelled exactly the way it sounds, ET30Z. And then Twitter handle is the same. And I'll pass it over to Callisti.
Hi, I'm Goth Moogle. I play Callisti, aka the War Criminal. As some of you know, I do commission work at Chaos and Paradox.carpet.co where you can find my information. Next week's Monday game is up in the air because a lot of us have stuff to do, so there probably will not be a CSROs. There should be still, I believe, the other 2 games that are going to go on that week. So I'll throw it over to Miser.
Oh, okay. Hello, everyone. I am Jackal. The guy who literally just the co-delivery man of
UPS.
of a very impactful package. Oh man, I needed this. So yes, you can find my content on both YouTube and Twitch under Miser Mark. I'm also the DM for Into the Wildlands on Sunday evenings, Eastern Time, between 8 or 9 we start, who knows. That being said, similar to what Moogle has said, Sunday will be a little bit wonky because we're getting close to Halloween, but chances are a session will likely be happening. And I will hand it over to Tuesday, who I believe you're going to be starting, actually, yeah, Tuesday for first day of November, Mariner, for One in the Chamber.
Hello, I am your resident challenge pisser, known as playing the Elric. Sorry. Truly one of the best things we made in a while, but yeah. I am Transfix Mariner on Twitch, GM Mariner on Twitter, or you can just find me sometimes posting about some stuff here and there. Yeah, Tuesday, we get to go through some more fun, walk through the streets, maybe buy some candy apples. Enjoy that fun fall weather as bodies are hitting the ground, you know, the usual fall weather stuff. And yeah, I guess I'll throw it over to Bradles.
Hello. I've returned. I was away because of moving and stress. Effort. And that is everything.
Alright, well,
Taboos.
I'd like to thank you all for showing up. Tomorrow, or next session, I don't even, it's not a dungeon crawl, it's just an assault on a manor, so you guys have definitely rang the war bell.
Ding dong.
Yeah, we're supposed to do a ding dong dash, but we decided to go ding dong.
Yeah, instead of ding dong dash, it was ding dong.
You know what it reminds me of? You know what it reminds me of? You know that fucking meme with the nuclear warhead just sitting on the top of the door? That's the equivalent of what we did to that house.
Alright, thank you for stopping by. We will see you in 2 weeks.